Hello. Hi. Hi, Fortune Clouds. I was going to say that we weren't gonna continue until we got the full alphabet down. But that kind of broke. So now we have the options of, I don't know, continuing like usual or trying to get the alphabet down again. And I kind of want to get the alphabet down again. We were so close too. We were at T. What are the letters that come after that? U, V, W, S, no, X, Y, Z. How many letters is that? Wait, I already lost count. T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Around 6 letters. 6 letters off. Oh, there's gonna be a 3-minute, oh my god, 3-minute ad break. Just an FYI, a heads up. I will not move on to the next screen or like the just chatting screen until the ad break is done. So just don't worry. I'm just gonna be yapping, probably. Like I always do. Oh, well, I guess while we're waiting, I'll say hi to everyone. Let's see here. Who's here? Who's here for attendance? Attendance is graded. God, I really hate classes, like in my university. I hate the classes that like grade attendance. I don't know, it kind of stinks. It's like I'm paying to go here. Let me pick and choose exactly how I want to feel, you know? Like, why does attendance have to be graded as well? You know? I'm like thinking, I don't know. If I'm the one paying here, I'm the one losing. So why are you trying to force me to go now? But that's not on me. And I guess technically if you have good attendance, it's like free, like points to your grade, but it was never free points for my grade. My attendance is pretty bad, not gonna lie. It still is kind of bad. But I blame senioritis. But I'm sorry. Here, let me say hi. Hello, Pterodito, Sneggo, Piccolo, Skirus. Names. Agent 47. Fortune Clouds, hello. Jackrel, hi. Hello, Fuzzy. Visual Novel. Otako Hentai. Galaxy. Zeta. Wait, do you prefer Zeta or Senpai? Bellmaster. Did I already say hi to Virus? I don't think I did. Hi, Virus. And I believe that's everyone. If I didn't call your name, you don't exist. You're not in the attendance thingamabob, attendance sport. And hi, Syri. Chain broke. Let's start again. Quick end stream, Piper. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to end stream. I feel like the letters, like the alphabet thing, is a lot better than the numbers. Purely because, well, there's an end to the alphabet. Whereas, like with numbers, you know, it doesn't exactly end, and you can go at it forever. Hello, Piper. Hope you're better. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling better. I'm mostly just exhausted. Outside of, like, you know, what's been happening online, I'm so sorry about that. I won't get too much into it because I already, like, that situation has already resolved itself, so I don't want to, like, I don't know, like, push unnecessary stress on anyone here. But aside from that situation, I also just had, like, a busy day as well. So it's just like, can't catch a break, you know? But it's okay. Everything's fine now. I don't know. I kind of was just like sitting, sipping tea ever since like I got home. I mean, aside from like writing the messages and like trying my best to reply to people, I was kind of just sitting in my chair, not even listening to music or anything, kind of just like, you know, like thonking. Well, the thing is, I wasn't even thonking. My mind was blank. And I'm not saying this in like a weird or like woe is me kind of way. It's kind of just like, you ever have those moments where you kind of just want to sit in silence and you're kind of just like, it's pretty nice. Although I did sit in silence for way longer than I should. Probably look insane a little. But yeah, I definitely feel better. The situation resolved itself, so thank God for that. God. What a mess. What a mess that was. I like how, I don't know, my mind is already compartmentalizing. Like the whole situation is like a long distant memory, but it technically happened today. Like early in the morning, well technically in the middle of the night, but early in the morning today, and then got resolved like in the early afternoon. So it's like, everything like happened so fast, and I'm kind of just like, I don't know, I feel like that everything hasn't caught up yet in my mind. But I did say I wouldn't be a sad potato baby today, so don't worry. No one's gonna hear me like cry on stream or anything. I got my cries out, like already. That happened early in the morning. Oh my god. I probably sounded insane to my family because like I was pacing, I got very little sleep because I was pacing like up and down my staircase, like all over my house because I just couldn't sit still. And okay, I don't know if this is TMI. Actually, I shouldn't share it because it might worry some people. I don't want to worry anyone, but generally, I was up really late in the night, and then I fell asleep because I was pacing around trying to tire myself out because I really did want to sleep. But, you know, when something like is happening, you know, something very stressful is happening, it's very hard to go to sleep, like laying in bed, especially when, you know, you're kind of like alone with your thoughts and you're kind of just like, I need to physically tire myself out. Also, did you just say Zed? You really were poisoned by the British? Oh my god, wait, I did say Zed. Wait, T-U-P-W-X-Y. Oh my god, I did say Zed. That is disgusting. I am so sorry. I've been poisoned by the British. Actually, I've had, what is it? My sister. Yeah, my sister and her boyfriend actually went to England a few days ago, and they just came back like recently. I think like a day or yesterday. So technically, maybe they like spread the British virus onto me. It's not a scary thought. Imagine being infected by British. Maybe that's why I drink tea all the time. What's up, nerd? The ceiling, if you look up. I really like that meme where it's just like, oh, what does it say? I forgot how it. It's just like, gullible is on the ceiling, and then like the word gullible is on the ceiling, and the person looks up and it's just like, wow, you got me. And not the graded attendance. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be one of those teachers in the future. I'm gonna grade attendance. I want to make sure my students' lives are living hell, just so that I can cope with mine. Hello everyone, what's good, Piper? Hi, Pickla. What's good? It's a good question. I don't know. Like, my tea's pretty good. Can't stick around, but have a good stream. Piper, hope you're feeling better. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for stopping by, Visual Novel. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day as well. I do know that I don't typically stream on Wednesdays, so it's probably a very, like, awkward time for a lot of people here. So if you're not able to, like, stay, for long, don't feel bad whatsoever. I do know, like, I don't typically stream on Wednesdays, and, I mean, tomorrow is a regular stream day. However, I also don't typically stream on Fridays as well. So it's kind of like a mix and match of like on and off days. So again, don't feel like worried if you're not able to like make any of the days. I'm here at the end of the day at your convenience. Don't ever feel like ashamed or upset. Although I will take points off on your grade. Unfortunately, I do grade attendance, so... I don't exist. Don't worry, Sayuri. Don't worry, I mark you for attendance. You're good. Hi, Tinker. Welcome back. It's been quite a while, hasn't it, since my last stream? Last stream was like 4 days ago. Wonder how many of you forgot I existed during those 4 days? Not saying that I have like... What is it? I think people forget me like that soon. I don't think everyone here is TikTok like that brain rotted, but I mean, gotta be honest, like 4 days. I forget people in like a single day. Maybe I'm the brain rotted one. No need to dig if you don't want to. Yeah, there's nothing really to dig. Everything's already like out in the open, like on my Twitter. I would like repost everything to like Blue Sky, but Blue Sky, unfortunately, I do have to give like Twitter props here. I do have Twitter Premium, like the blue check mark and stuff, so I'm able to like write everything in one post. I really dislike having to make a thread on Blue Sky, so unfortunately, Blue Sky people, you don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, I should probably switch to the other screen. I'm sorry. The events are still settling in. A little, yeah. I mean, I'm trying my best not to, I don't know, be like such a negative Nancy about everything. Because it did get resolved. I did hear the other side, and I do, like, empathize with them. I'm not cruel. I understand that the person and like the studio that I'm working with, they're also like artists and animators, and they are like by all means like taking into account everything. The animation probably should have costed like way more, but they're doing it at a lower price. So I understand that, like money is also like financially not as strong for them. Oh, thanks for the 2 months, MG. Thank you. I'm sorry, I'm behind on messages again. Don't worry, I'll catch up, probably. I'm not sure how long stream will last today. I'm kind of like out of energy, a little. But if I, oh my god, if I, what is it? Oh, I'm suffering a brain fart. I fear if I didn't stream today, 5 days would have been the limit, and everyone here would have been like, who the hell's Piper? Kind of like the Who's Rem. Like, who's Rem? Except it's who's Piper? Where is this Piper speak of? I know other VTubers have, like, definitely taken breaks longer. I feel like I've definitely taken a longer break before. I mean, have I? I feel like I've never gone past a week of not streaming. I feel like this is probably the longest I've gone without streaming. I have been like really lackluster and like posting like stuff. Like I haven't been making memes, and like editing shorts has kind of been like on pause because, well, a lot was happening. Like not even just with like the artist or the animator like situation, like IRL stuff was also happening. And honestly, I feel like the reason why, well, it also happened in the middle of the night. And something that a lot of people should know is that you should never trust your past midnight thoughts ever. Because that's when you get weirdly introspective. And in some cases, especially if you're like a pessimist like me, those thoughts are very negative. So you shouldn't trust your thoughts past midnight, that's for sure. But there's like a slew of like how I said I wouldn't talk about like the situation, but I'm kind of talking about it. But it's not the situation directly, it's kind of just like the motions of like how or like why probably, or like why I kind of like blew up. Not that anyone here would need to know, but I guess it wouldn't hurt. Everyone can understand me a bit better. maybe you can make like an educated decision on like whether or not you want to like stab me with a sword. However, what was I talking about again? Wait, what was I talking about again? I already forgot what I was talking about. I should probably catch up with messages, shouldn't I? Let's go paint and build Warhammer with my brother for a bit in like 10 minutes, but I'll be back later. But I really hope you're doing well / better, and we want you to know that we're here for you. Oh yeah, no problem, Bellmaster. I would have been really funny if that was like sent 10 minutes ago. In any case, I hope you have fun with your brother. I hope you have fun painting and building Warhammer figurines, I imagine. And yeah, it'd be great if I can see you later, but if not, don't worry, I'll post the VOD as per usual. And, well, I'll be here tomorrow as well. At the same time. Around the same time, probably. Only share what you're comfortable with sharing. The good side, at least you got your steps while going up and down the stairs. That is true. I've been a little lackluster with my early morning jogs because, well, you know, a lot's been happening and I've kind of just been like wanting to bed rot for a majority of the time. I really hope you're... Oh my god, like, I made the... It's so awkward for me. I don't know why. Everything feels so awkward. Like, I don't know. There are a lot of people who, like, at least on Twitter, started following me after the whole, like, situation. And I'm like, I really hope they didn't follow me because of that. I really, I don't know. I don't like the idea of people, like, I don't know, trying to... Well, not exactly pity, because pity is, you know, has a very negative connotation. But it's more just, like... I want people to, like, follow me and, like, watch me for, like, my own merits, you know? Not because I got super whiny and, like, I don't know, depresso espresso one moment. Those moments are few and far in between. At least I hope they are. If they're not, I am so sorry. She beating the Brit allegation she never will. I'm not British, I can say that for sure. I am not British, I've never been to England. I don't sit on a throne, I sit on a regular chair. I was gonna say gaming chair, but regular chair. They were in England, my condolences. I actually, funnily enough, said the same thing. The British virus is already at home. We're gonna have to wait 28 days to see if you're infected. Oh my god, that reminds me of like the 20 years later. Maybe I'm very excited to see it. I like zombie like stuff. I used to watch The Walking Dead, like the show, not the game. But I eventually fell off around like a certain portion. I'm pretty sure everyone here who has watched The Walking Dead knows exactly what I'm talking about when they kill that one character. The beast saw that. And that's when I fell off. And I know The Last of Us Season 2 is out, and I do want to watch that. But unfortunately, I was spoiled about something that happens, and I don't know if I want to watch it anymore. We're gonna have to... Wait, maybe it's the team, maybe it turned British? Oh, maybe. Oh my god, wait, sorry. Hi, Matt Strokes. And hi, Sess. Imagine actually writing Gullible on the ceiling. I'm pretty sure you did that. All my homies hate attendance. Piper, you're meant to destroy the attendance keepers, not join them. I'm sorry. I'm part of the evil. Evil Knievel. I sadly will only be able to maybe fully catch tomorrow. Wednesday and Friday I do stuff. Yeah, no problem, Jack Girl. I am thankful that you're able to stop by. And I do hope that, you know, whatever you're busy with doesn't, like, bog you down or tire you out extensively. And I'm very thankful that you're able to stick around. Don't worry, you got your attendance, full attendance today. We're just gonna stream today, tomorrow, the day after, and the day after that now. I'm streaming today, which is Wednesday, for me. Tomorrow, Thursday, not like normal streaming time. And then Friday, at around the same time, 6 PM, EST. And then Saturday will be the community, the horror movie community. I still haven't picked a horror movie. So, still open to suggestions in the server. What else? Oh, and we'll probably, like, before that, watch Fallout Maybe. I will not be streaming Sunday. This Sunday. I usually stream Sunday. I won't be able to, unfortunately. It's one of my siblings' birthday, and we're gonna watch the Minecraft movie in a theater, so won't be able to. Sorry. But then after this Sunday, everything should return to normal. Like Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday should be a normal stream schedule for the week. Wait, great attendance? I thought you were a librarian, not a teacher. Well, I'm like part librarian, part teacher. I'm mainly a librarian, but part teacher. Actually used to tutor, IRL. Not anymore though, because people are freaking stupid. I'm kidding, by the way. No, I just got lazy. She thinks we are goldfish. I don't think everyone here are goldfish, but a few of you, maybe. A few of you. Is this new mysterious streamer? Hi, Rage Scholar. Oh, and hi, Lubass. It sounds like Piper is the one with memory problems. A little, yeah. Most of us frequent in literally your Discord, we can't forget you. I'm actually surprised how, I don't know. I was kind of thinking, like, after everything that happened, like, in the past day, kind of, like, made me wonder, like, if anything, I've always wanted to be cool and mysterious, but I'm starting to think you guys are the mysterious people. Like, supporting someone as whiny as me, there's definitely something up here. It's a massive conspiracy. Massive conspiracy, and I know it. I know all of you are probably like, I don't know, a bunch of elves stacked on top of each other in a trench coat, probably. I almost died from Piper withdrawal. Piper withdrawal, is that a thing? I really hope no one here actually like misses me that much, that you're missing the wrong person. I forgot you for sure. Who are you and why am I here? It's a good question, Seko. I don't know. I don't know why you're here, but I think you should stay for longer, just to make sure. I stay off Twitter entirely. It's not worth being on there for any reason. That is true. No, that is true. Twitter is very much a hellscape. Unfortunately, at least for like content creators, it's like the main platform for like a lot of traction. Aside from like TikTok and YouTube, although TikTok treats me horribly. So I don't really use TikTok as much. Handsome young lady. Stream as long as you want, just happy to be here with you. I want to get at least 3 hours. And, you know, I feel like it's a very short amount of time in the grand scheme of things when you look at other VTubers. However, I feel like, I don't know, it's the fairest I can do with the amount of like energy I have, which is like 0. I went out grocery shopping earlier today as well. I spent a lot more money than I should have. I really need to stop a bad habit of mine when I go grocery shopping. So whenever I look at like I usually have like a list of things that I need to get, of course. And like on my way getting those specific items, I always like drop stuff in like my cart. Just like, I don't really need like this, I don't know, like bag of chips, but maybe. And the thing is, I'm not even a snacker. So it's like, I buy the bag of chips and then I inevitably give it to like one of my siblings or like I leave it in like the kitchen or something because it's just like, I don't eat it. Or like, what if, maybe, you know, maybe this time it'll be different. Maybe this time I'll actually snack and I never do. But she won't catch up and yeah, short stream then. I can never forget Piper. It's just nice to hear you again. I'm not gonna lie, it's been like 4 days since my last stream and I already forgot. Like in between like how to stream a little. Not saying like what is it? Oh, I definitely forgot the controls for Dead Space, so if I do eventually get to Dead Space, I hope I do. Just know, I'm sorry in advance. I'm probably gonna make a lot of mistakes, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Every day without Piper is a sad day. I really hope not. It should never be a sad day without me. It should be a splendid day. An amazing day. You don't have to deal with me. Oh, hi, Connor. It's your every high school boy with access to an outdoor patio table and at least 3 guy friends knows that the deepest thoughts happen at 2 a.m. Exactly. They happen at, like, early in the morning. I like how I say this like I can relate. I'm only basing this off of, like, what is that? The memes I see. For some reason, so many Ryan Gosling, like, memes have been popping up in my timeline on Twitter. And I think I understand everyone here now. I think I get it. I thought I was a loner. No, the real loners are the people who relate with, like, Ryan Gosling. Those are the real loners. That's for sure. Daily reminder that the East Coast is the best coast since it was the first coast. That is double true. Thank you very much. I will pin your message. Thank you. Thank you, Angie. Just a reminder that direction are a myth, and we are all East and West Coast at the same time. I'm sorry, Jackrope. There's only one East Coast, one proper East Coast, and that is because that we actually live in the proper coast. Just a reminder, the West Coast is the best coast. Alright, Piccolo, keep on huffing your copium. I do want to say that I'm very thankful for everyone's support as well. God, I'm being so awkward about it. I'm very thankful for everyone's support when I was, like, having a negative spiral. I did read every message. I do need to catch up with responding to people, that's for sure. I've just been so behind. I don't know. And, like, oh my god, the Discord server. I am so behind on messages. I think I have, like, in the general, like, channel, I have, like, 150 or so, like, or more, probably. Just, like, unread, like, messages in the general channel. I'm like, this is the first time it's ever happened to me. But yeah, I will slowly but surely catch up with all the messages that have been sent my way. But I just want to, like, overall, like, blanket statement say thank you to everyone here. And everyone who's not here. I don't know if you're listening in the VOD or... Actually, that's the only other way you can hear me. For helping me when I definitely needed it. I shouldn't have trusted my thoughts. Okay. But really, I mean, again, the situation is all clear. Animation Studio, I don't want anyone to, like, send any harm or negativity towards the Animation Studio. I do know that they're the ones who did slight me. However, we did rectify the situation, took accountability. Everything is fine now. I do not want any witch hunts or anything. I mean, and the animation's, like, really good. I mean, I haven't gotten an update on the animation because, well, they haven't been working on it this entire time, but they said they will continue to work on it. It's just, like, they had, like, a lot of behind the scenes stuff happening they had to, like, take care of, so they weren't able to, like, get to it. And I understand that because, you know, like, I'm not their only client. Animation takes a lot of time and meticulous work. And yeah, I mean, everything's okay now. But I will say, what triggered, like, that specific, like, negative response for me was that I tried disputing the thing, you know, like, the thingamabob on PayPal, and I totally forgot that about the 180-day, like, limit on, like, I don't know, escalating an issue in the resolution center to get, like, a refund. So it was way past the 180-day, like, mark, so I couldn't get a refund through PayPal. And that kind of, like, I don't know. To me, it's just like, well, I'm never getting anything back. Like, I'm not getting my money back. I'm not gonna get the animation. I am, like, shit out of luck. Unfortunately, that's what I thought. So then, after that, I kind of, like, panicked a little. Maybe, you know, like, being very emotional and stuff. I wrote a message on my Twitter, as many of you saw. Very unprofessional. Again, of which I apologize, but I will apologize again. I'm very sorry for being super unprofessional. I know I'm not the most professional VTuber out there. I know I'm not the greatest. Not that I'm trying to be the greatest VTuber. I'm literally just here Uh, but I am sorry that I unnecessarily worried everyone. And although I was going through something, I feel like I shouldn't make that other people's problem. I mean, that's always been a big thing with me. Where, I mean, I know, like, I don't know. And that's kind of like why I was like talking about it many streams ago, where it's like, can I even call myself a loner? It's like, by all means, you know, I have people who are willing to like hear me out and listen. And like, I have like a whole community here. Like, I mean, technically, I do cause like a bunch of loners like under umbrella. But by all accounts, I'm not really a loner anymore. A true loner would have had it like way worse. I feel if they had to like deal with a situation like that. But something that has always been a thing with me is that I never like making my problems someone else's, which is why I never, or I refrain from like venting to people or reaching out in the first place. Even though a person could say, no matter what, like, it's okay, you can tell me what's wrong, you can vent to me, they're there to help, my brain will always tell me. The moment I share anything is the moment I make it their problem. And when it becomes their problem, it's on me. And I just can't live with myself if I make my problems like other people's problems. It's just never been my thing. Which is why usually when I am feeling like down in the dumps, like a massive dumpster fire, I usually like close myself off from the world because I can recover on my own. I usually do recover fast as well, pretty quickly. And that's kind of just like how I've gotten used to like handling my problems. Whenever something is bothering me, whenever something is, I don't know, something is like really eating away at me, whether it's like a stressful situation or I don't know, in general, just a stressful situation, I've kind of grown to take care of that on my own. The difference though is that, again, it was past midnight. You should never trust your thoughts past midnight. I was alone in my room. I already was having like a pretty shitty past couple days. As many of you know, there's a family emergency, which is so very concerning. A lot of like problems at school, and then I don't know, and then like, I mean, I don't want to like start like listing off like this is what's wrong with me, or this is what's been wrong with me for the past few days. Like, I don't want to do that, but in general, just there's a lot of things going wrong, and that was like the thing that really set me off. I forgot what's like the idiom used for that. It's like the, oh my god, what is it called? Icing on the cake? Strawberry on top? Strawberry shortcake? Oh, the tipping point. Okay, it was a tipping point where, yeah, after that like happened, where I tried like creating or disputing the transaction on PayPal, didn't go through, and I was kind of just like left like shit out of luck as far as like going the refund route. That kind of like tipped me over, and I felt like, I don't know, like I am such a mess up, you know, like those kind of negative thoughts. I'm not feeling them now, so don't worry. You don't need to like reassure me or anything. Like, I'm definitely feel better compared to before. But it's like the same old thoughts of just like, I don't know, like, well, how do I explain it? Like, I felt like my pride and dignity took a hit, a massive hit. Because, you know, like any other person, they probably be like, okay, well, I need to find the other steps to, you know, the situation. Like, call my bank or, I don't know, like, escalate things on, like, social media. Me, all I did was cry. All I did was cry. And, I mean, fortunately enough, crying did kind of help me get my way here, but it's not a good feeling, you know? It's kind of like, I feel like a crybaby a little, where it's just like, and this has always been like a thing with me and my family, just like, I get very emotional very easily. I'm very sensitive, that's for sure. And when I was like a little child and like growing up, whenever something bad would happen to me, I would just cry. And then eventually that like led like eventually to like my older siblings and like my parents being like, all I do is cry when something bad happens. Like, you know? And like that kind of stuck with me a little. So I was very upset with myself for just crying practically on Twitter. It's just one big crying sesh. And I definitely share things. I was very much vulnerable on Twitter. And I shared things I probably shouldn't have. Like, I don't know, unnecessary things that had no correlation with, like, the problem at hand, the situation. And, like, honestly, things I probably wouldn't even tell a friend because it's very concerning and I fear. So, like, honestly, I was, like, debating on whether or not to, like, delete the posts on Twitter, like, while I was pacing around my house. And it's because I was worried that someone would call, like, the police and have me sent to, like, the Delulu bin, you know? Because although I didn't exactly imply that I would hurt myself, I did kind of insinuate that, you know, like, very goodbye thoughts, so I'm very sorry that I did that. I would delete the post now, but I kind of want to keep it there so that as a little reminder for myself, but also I needed to co-retweet something. Like, for the post that came after it. It was kind of weird. It's like I deleted the post and I made another post addressing the issue and people wouldn't know the context to the issue. So I'm probably gonna keep it up there for now. I don't know, we'll see. Isn't it so funny how I said I wouldn't talk about this? And now I'm talking about this for like the past like 20-25 minutes. But yeah, so that happened. I went down a negative spiral. I eventually went to sleep, of course. And then like after I woke up, I felt a little dead. I didn't even want to look like on my Discord or social media or anything. I kind of just like went about my day. Kind of just like forgetting. And eventually I did get a response from the animation studio while I was out grocery shopping. And I decided like, okay, when I get back home from grocery shopping, I'll handle the situation in a more professional manner. Like I said before, I'm not exactly the most professional VTuber, but I feel like I have responsibility to be professional to ensure that I don't unnecessarily worry people. And that, you know, that even though I was feeling very, very angry and upset at the animation studio, I still held respect for them. Because at the end of the day, you know, they are still an established studio. They have done amazing work for other YouTubers, and that's why I said before, I still wanted to work with them. Despite everything, despite the massive amount of stress I went through, and like, oh my god, like, I bit through my hand. I've said it before. Whenever I get like antsy and stuff, I tend to have a bad habit of like biting my hand, like the side of my hand. I don't know, when you're going through like such a like panic frenzy, I guess I didn't realize I like bit way too hard into my hand, and right now it's bruised. Like if you look at my right hand, I can't show my right hand, but it's like very bruised on the side. Unfortunately, my canines are a little sharp, so I did draw a little blood. But it's not like a bad thing or anything. Like, this isn't the first time that's happened. Yeah, sorry. I'm like feeling my canines and they are way sharper than they should be. I wonder, can I go to like the dentist to like file them down? Is that possible? Go to like the dentist and be like, hey dentist, can you file my teeth down? They're so sharp that I bit into my hand. But yeah, then I took care of that situation. I made my response like follow-up posts. I really hope that animation studio. Like, there's no ill will towards what I did because I fear. Although, like, I wanted to keep it a surprise, but everyone here knows that, like, I had an animation. It cost exactly $1,350. I probably shouldn't have shared that, but, you know, in, like, a very emotional state, I didn't exactly have, like, a straight mind. But the animation isn't long. It's actually only a few seconds. It's literally just a singer transition. And for those of you who don't know what a singer transition is, it's a transition that plays in between scenes. So when I switch from my starting scene screen to my just chatting screen, an animation would play. And that's what I commissioned from them. And I'm not gonna lie, because it's been quite a while since I initially commissioned them. I was kind of confused a little as to why it was taking so long. I understand that animation takes a long time, but the animation studio has been, how do I put it? Has done way longer animations. I feel like this is so unprofessional right now. I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't say it. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it. I don't want to drag the studio down at all because we did make up and we are gonna finish the animation, so there's no worries there. It's just like, I don't know, some things that I was left wondering, but I've not pressed on the issue anymore. Because, you know, I also have to respect their privacy as well. And, like, their work ethic. I will say that I will catch up with messages now. I'm sorry. Probably like 20 minutes behind, 25 minutes behind. So, I'm sorry if I sound very dead to you. I know probably some of you are gonna be like, you literally sound the same as, like, last stream, but I don't know, I feel dead right now, so I don't know if it's reflecting in the way I'm speaking. Emily Piper would be able to create Greek fire? What does that mean? Let's discuss chemical warfare and the myths surrounding it. Chemical warfare. You know what's chemical warfare? Wait, is it actually chemical warfare? I lost my train of thought. I had that Earl Grey ice cream today, Piper. And I was like, did Piper like this ice cream? Oh, you did? Are you talking about the Earl Grey ice cream from that one, like, French, like, brand? I personally liked it. I liked it. I ate it all in one sitting. It was when we were watching that horror movie last community night. Someone tell me how the zombies came to be in The Walking Dead? I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it was just another case of, like, a virus, like, setting out in The Walking Dead. They tried creating a cure for something, or, like, whatever, and I'm pretty sure it just got spread out as a virus. Hyper 20 years later, I love some great zombie movies. I will say that in 20 years later, and like the series in general, like 28 days later, 28 weeks later, those are not actually zombies. They're infected individuals. So there's very much a massive, like, difference. Oh, thanks for the raid. Oh my god, Libby. Hi, Libby. I'm sorry. I'm super behind on messages, so I'm still catching up. I will get to your message eventually, but thank you for the raid. I hope you had a wonderful stream. What were you playing? Wait, do I remember? I'm sorry. But I do hope you had a wonderful stream. I was just talking a little bit about the situation on Twitter, but it's all good now. I'm definitely feeling better. Don't worry, no one here has to, I don't know, treat me like a crying baby or anything. I'm perfectly fine and capable of handling everyone here. Yeah, I'm very thankful for your support as well. I did read your message. I'm very thankful. Thanks for the follow. Sina the Fancy Rat. Thank you. I do fear that, because that post did get, I mean, I don't really get that many likes and stuff on my posts anyways on Twitter, but that one I think has the most likes out of every post I've made on Twitter. I worry that some people's first impressions of me were of me literally crying. And that is not kosher. Like, I don't know how to feel about that. Minecraft movie mentioned, let's go. Yeah, so I was also mentioning how I'm gonna be streaming today. Well, of course I'm streaming today. Tomorrow and on Friday, my time. So 3 days back to back. And I usually don't do this, but I had to switch up my schedule because Sunday I'll be busy. I'm gonna be watching the Minecraft movie with my older brother for like their birthday. And on Saturday, it's the community night in my Discord server, so I can't move stream to Saturday. So it's gonna be a very busy week for me. I am so tired. So tired. I mean, to be fair, in retrospect, I don't do as much as many other people, but I feel like my tenacity is not as strong. Do you buy theater snacks, sneak stuff in, or neither? I don't do any of that. I don't like eating in a movie theater. I don't know, I feel very self-conscious because, you know, it's very quiet, right? Usually it's very quiet in the movie theater. Even in the beginning when, like, not commercials, the trailers are playing. I very much am self-conscious about the sounds, like, my mouth makes. Like, when I'm, like, eating stuff. So sometimes, I remember, like, even eating popcorn, I would keep the popcorn in my mouth until, like, a loud scene happened. And then I'd start crunching. Because I don't want other people to hear me, like, chew on the popcorn. I know. I'm very self-conscious. Goldfish crackers are a top-tier snack. Oh, hi, Pan Motive. Welcome, welcome. I'm sorry, I just got to your message, but hello. No serious one's my physical one, perfectly balanced. I wish. Now we are conspiracy theorists in the library basement. Ignore our pointed ears, they mean nothing. Let's steal a lot paper, but our aim is getting better. That stupid joke. 25:30, I don't think she'll catch up. Oh my god. I'm 25 minutes behind. I'm 25 minutes behind. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Might as well do some chip eating ASMR. I mean, I get self-conscious, like, even listening to myself. Whenever I've watched, like, rewatch my VOD, like, while I'm uploading the VOD on YouTube. I get very self-conscious with, like, the very small, like, sounds my mouth makes. Like, whenever I sip tea, you can hear that. Whenever I slurp. Or, like, even, like, the mouth, like, I don't know, like, the saliva clicks or the mouth crackles, like, my mouth makes. Like, while I speak. The little hissing sound that comes out whenever I say an S. I'm very nitpicky with myself about those things. But I, unfortunately, can't do anything about it because... Well, I don't know how to alter the way I speak. And it's like nature or natural for me to kind of like do that stuff. It's not like I make mouth clicking noises on purpose. Ryan Gosling is literally me. I never make grocery lists. I went shopping today to buy blueberries and syrup for pancakes and left out with like $40 worth of extra things. I mean, I personally make grocery lists to ensure that I get the necessities that I came there for. And, well, I hope that would prevent me from, you know, like, putting extra things in my cart. But I always do. I mean, I'm not exactly known for being financially stable. I'm not good with financial management, that's for sure. Whenever I go out shopping, I always buy things for, like, my siblings and stuff. I know, like, I don't know. I don't need to. But I do. I like buying things for stuff. Or, I like buying stuff for people. What did I say originally? The hell? It's like, I go out shopping, or I go to, like, a restaurant. I just want to make sure, I bring home, like, leftovers. Sometimes, I don't even eat all of my food at, like, a restaurant whenever I'm with my family. Because I know, like, someone else could eat it. Or, if, like, one of my siblings didn't go with us to the restaurant, I'll bring it back and give it to them. I don't know. I want to make sure that no one gets left out. I don't know if everyone here can kind of tell. That's kind of a running theme with me. I don't like people feeling like they're being left behind. Not a good feeling. I know some people don't care. but I care. And that's what matters. You know what? I'm gonna admit I'm doing it selfishly. Sometimes I save, like, I buy extra food where I, like, don't finish my food so that there's leftovers that I bring back home. And sometimes I give it to, like, my brother or sister and they're like, I don't want that. And I'm like, you're taking it. You're taking the food. I didn't starve for you not to take it. You're taking the food. Unfortunately, yeah, I'm a little selfish at that. I'm not doing it for, like, the other person in mind. I'm doing it because it makes me feel good. I'm not even coastal. I'm in the mountains. I have no reason to care for the West Coast. Well, Nelly, I feel like the mountains happens to be worse because I don't feel like anything in between the West and East Coast exists. So I think you should pack your bags and move over to, like, New York. We love you, Piper. Always remember that. Sometimes I wonder that, like, oh my god, one of, like, the horrible thoughts I had, like, while I was, like, having a negative spiral was, like, because, like, everyone was, of course, being very, very supportive and, like, sending the most wholesome of messages. I've never been sent that many, like, supportive messages before in my life. And I started negatively thinking of, like, okay, I know it's gonna sound very cheesy and very, like, of course, you know? But I started thinking, like, everyone here is so nice, and I'm just a nerdy whiner. I'm just a nerdy baby. I really don't deserve anyone here. Like, I genuinely started, like, telling myself, like, I treat everyone like garbage. I'm, like, a subpar, like, VTuber. I genuinely don't believe anyone here should watch me. Like, they are wasting their time, and, like, all of the support could go to someone else more deserving. And I was so close. I was this close. Well, you guys can't see my hand, but I'm, like, doing a pinching motion. I was this close to doing some insane shit. Like, I don't know, going full Manhara to discourage people from, to discourage people from watching me. Or, like, continuing to support me. Because I wanted everyone to, like, go to other people. Like, other VTubers. And I know, like, yeah, I mean, everyone here, I imagine, has, like, multiple VTubers that they watch. And, like, yeah, at first that's, like, normal, but I feel like I shouldn't be one of them, you know? Like, I felt like people were wasting their time with me. You know, like, it's one of those, like, you know, you can do better. Like, what are you doing? You can do better. And oh my god, I was, like, fighting for my life, like, stopping myself. Like, even though I was in a negative spiral, even my own mind was telling me, like, okay, calm the fuck down. Even my own mind was just like, alright, you're doing, like, too much right now. You're being overly dramatic. I was gonna say, like, the most insane, hurtful shit. And, like, that is not how you treat people who support you. But I always had this weird thing where, I don't know, I feel like I got it from the movies. You know, like, that very not superficial, that stereotype of, like, there's two people who care for each other, right? And they're kind of in, like, a life or death situation. And only one of them can make it out alive. So one of them decides to start being an asshole to make the other person, or to make it easier for the other person to abandon them a little, you know? That's kind of what my thought process was. I thought I should make it easier for everyone to leave me behind. Because, like, I can't straight up tell, because I know everyone here have, like, hearts of gold. None of you would leave me behind, even if I ordered you to. Even if I said, like, you need to go. Like, you need to get out of here. I'm not worth it. I know everyone here would not leave me. In fact, that would probably entrench everyone more. So my thought process was, like, I should be an asshole. I should be an asshole that'll discourage people from wanting to be near me. And maybe, you know, they'll finally be rid of, like, this, I don't know, like, walking cancer. Oh, thanks for the 10 gift subs here. Oh my god, 10 gift subs. Thank you, Scarus. Thank you. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope... I was just explaining my thought process. I was not... I really hope... I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, like, make anyone feel bad. I tend to forget that the things I say sometimes are probably very bad. Thanks for the 10 gift subs, Nilly. Oh god, guys, please. I'm on my hands and knees right now. Please. Don't do this. I was literally just talking about how I was coming up with the most devious plans of, like, making sure everyone here would leave me behind. That is not... Oh god. I should probably continue to catch up. I'm like 25-30 minutes behind. It's insane. I'm sorry. If you don't mind me asking, how long has it been? It's been around 7 to 8 months, I think, as far as the commission. Hello everyone, what's going on? Oh, hi, puckered butthole. Welcome, welcome. I'm sorry, I've just been ranting and like I'm super behind. Oh my god, thanks Dad for the 20 gift subs. No, I'm very... Okay. I want to make sure I show my appreciation, thank you very much. But also, I was kind of worried that this would happen. I don't know, I feel like... I mean, I know like it's coming from a good place, but I fear that I'm like fishing. Or people might see me as like fishing for this. I'm not trying to. I'm like, yapping. I'm just yapping away like a dumbass right now. So please, oh my god, I bit my tongue. Please don't feel compelled that. Again, I feel completely fine now. Relatively normal. Do you think in another life, if I was born normal, things would have been different? Now that I think about it. I mean, yeah, of course. If it was another life, then of course things would have been different, but... Kinda can't help but think, like... What if I was normie, you know? Like, what if I... Because I imagine what shifted me onto, like, becoming a VTuber, and I did mention it inside that post, was that I didn't want to feel like a nobody anymore. Not saying that you're a nobody if you're not a VTuber, you know? I'm not saying that. It's not mutually exclusive in that way. But for me personally, VTubing was like my stepping stone to, well, feel like someone, you know? To be able to talk with people, you know, to not be a full-on loner anymore. But also to have people acknowledge me. Because I mean, it was stronger back then, but not anymore nowadays, but... And before, when I was, like, planning on becoming a VTuber and, like, setting everything up, I had this, like, strong aversion to being invisible. I hated not being acknowledged and stuff. And it's very funny. Very, I wouldn't say hypocritical, ironic. It's very ironic. Because I didn't like being invisible, right? But also, I didn't make the effort to talk with people. And talk with people drained me. Because, well, I'm, like, introverted. Like, I have a limited social battery. So it's, like, it's funny how what I desired is, like, was directly opposite to, like, how my body functioned. To how my body and mind function. So it's very, very interesting how, like, you know, it's like the story of opposites, you know? Just, like, opposites attract kind of deal. Did an artist scam you? It's got here. Oh, hi, Austin. I'm sorry if I'm getting to your message, like, half an hour late. An artist didn't scam me or anything. It's a miscommunication, or lack thereof. However, things are a lot better. Now, things are a lot better. Hi, Pipes. Just sped down 8 kilometers. Garage just to catch a stream. It's a joke. Please drive safely, lads. I really hope no one here... I don't know. Drive safely. Drive safely. Don't be crazy on the road. Again, I've said it before. I don't want to be anyone's reason as to why you got into an accident. I don't want to be the last thing you hear on the news. I don't want the news crew to go to your car that's been toppled over, right? And I don't want them to like zoom in and then you can hear my voice coming from your phone or from your like your car's speakers. Who cares about professionalism? You're just a person the same as us. Sometimes we all get upset and need to vent about it or talk to people or sometimes even keep stuff to ourselves. Yeah. I mean, I know like not a lot of people here. I mean, not that people don't care. Oh my god, there's gonna be a 3-minute ad break in a minute, but I'm probably gonna... I don't know. Oh my god, Fokan, thanks for the 5 gift subs. It's over. Today's gonna live in infamy. But thank you, thank you. I'll probably get to my BRB screen. When I get back, I'll probably catch up with messages again. Guys, I don't think we're playing Dead Space. I don't think we're playing Dead Space today. But I'll go to my BRB screen so no one misses anything, and I'll catch up with messages when I get back. And hopefully, I catch up to messages faster, and I don't take forever. In any case, I'm gonna get to my BRB screen now. Again, I'll be back in a few minutes, like 3 minutes. And get yourself a snack, a drink, a little flame, what have you. I told myself I would stop saying that. It's so cringe. I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry again for everything. I'll be right back. Hang tight. Hello. Hi. You know what I notice? Why do I always say hello, hi in like succession? Whenever I turn on my mic, it's always hello, hi. I feel like I should start saying something else like hello, bye. Actually, that would make sense. No, it's crazy to me. I have my own community. I have my own people. This is great. This is good. I like this. I like this. Sorry. Kind of just like had a thought, like I was like making tea on my water dispenser. I use like the hot it has like a hot feature, hot water. A feature. Oh, welcome back everyone, bye bye. But while I was making tea, I kind of thought to myself like, you know, it is a privilege. It is a privilege to have your own community. It is a privilege to, I don't know, have people who, despite everything, continue to show up. And, I don't know, kind of just like, it's one of those things where, you know, you kind of just smile at it, at the thought. Like, it's crazy to think that years ago, I used to watch VTubers, and here I am, as one. And the times have changed, like, so much. Literally, like a year ago, I was in a VTuber. Because I debuted in August. August 16th. I remember my debut date better than my birthday. I really, really don't care about my birthday. I feel like my debut date means a lot more to me. But even a year ago, like it hasn't even been a year of VTubing. It's not insane of like me VTubing. And before, like if you turn the clock back a year ago, April 23rd, 2024, I wasn't a VTuber. It's like, what was I doing back then, you know? It's like, everything's so different now. I mean, before, oh my god, before. If you really want to see something so depressing, you should have seen me like way before. My god. Oh god, that was so bad. I was such a horrible person. Piper asking for help isn't making your problem someone else's problem. Well, that's the thing. I personally am okay helping other people with their problems. I personally just can't for the life of me, like, bring myself to have people help me with mine. It's just never, I know. Maybe I'm poorly made. I definitely wasn't born normal. Sometimes. No, I'm like a turtle dove. A little bird. Little bird. Turtle doves are birds, right? Oh god, this is gonna sound like the weirdest. Okay, yeah, it's a bird. For a second, I'm like, wait, is a turtle dove not a bird? Also to add to the loner topic, being lonely and alone are different. You can have many people around and still feel alone, trust me on that. No, that is true. You can be surrounded by people and still feel alone. I mean, that's technically like how I was like before I started VTubing. I've had people around me, but I never felt like I connected with anyone, like significantly connected with anyone. Kind of was just like there, which is why I had like the whole like, I don't want to feel invisible thing, and that's why I'm a VTuber. Because well, you know, when you're a VTuber, when you're a streamer, people are kind of watching you. You know, it's not like you're invisible. But it's so funny. Again, like, when I say I'm a walking contradiction, I'm quite literally a walking contradiction in that I don't know, like, I don't want to be invisible or feel invisible, right? I want to be respected to a degree, but I also don't want to be perceived by other people. Isn't that hilarious? Just like, I don't know. It's like, I want people to respect me. I want people to take me seriously, but I also don't want people to look at me. I don't want people to perceive me. I don't want people to acknowledge that, I don't know, I'm here. It's very backwards. It's okay to be upset. They were unprofessional first. You were just trying to make things right for you. I know. I mean, they did respond to me, like, earlier today, so I can't help but think, like, they don't follow me on Twitter. So I can't help but think, like, if I waited one more day, if I was patient for one more day, could I have, like, avoided this entire situation? And maybe I could have. Maybe I couldn't have. I don't know. And that's the thing. It's pointless to think of hypotheticals. If someone says you can talk to me about your problems and they have a problem with you talking to them about it, that's on them, not you. I mean, yeah, it's definitely messed up if the person said that you can yap to them or vent to them, and then they have a problem with you venting to them, even though they offered, you know, that as a means of something. I think it is important to recognize that we are so worried about our own thoughts that we fail to recognize that things could be much easier if we reached out. That in itself is not easy, but it is very worth it. No, that is true. I'm very sorry. Again, I'm so behind on messages. I'm literally like more than half an hour behind on messages. It's never been this bad, but I've just been like going on tangents upon tangents. I'm sorry. I will catch up eventually. Also, we are more than likely, I don't know, not playing Dead Space. I will hold the poll though. Do you, oh god, want to watch Dead Space today? Yes, please. No thanks. Napping is fine. Is okay. Funny message. It's a funny message. Yes, please. No thanks, yapping is okay. And then... I eat babies. That is such a weird... Okay, maybe I shouldn't add too late. I'm you, baby, munching enjoyers. Oh, hey, indecision. Oh, you're from Poka's party, aren't you? Why did I say party? I'm sorry, you're from Poka stream. I'm sorry if I'm getting to your message like super late. I don't even know if you're still here. But it's nice to see you. It's only unless we have 3 items on it. Otherwise, it's just a couple things. Well, a couple indicates 1 to 2 things. I learned this the hard way. Couple means 1 to 2. A few things means more than 2. So like 3 plus, you know? Piper is my good luck charm. I don't know about that. I'm like a bad luck charm. You know what I do? It's not that I'm a good luck charm. It's that I suck all of the bad luck in the air. So I attract the bad luck and rid people of bad luck. In that way. Oh, the cherry on top, straw that broke that camel's back. Yeah. Yeah, at least you cried now instead of 30 years from now, seemingly for no reason to have to go to therapy for it. That is true. That is very, very true. It would have been hilariously bad if, because I do know that there's very much problems with, like, holding things in too close, all the time. Like, that is essentially what happened to me earlier in the day, where, you know, I held, like, onto my emotions, my negative emotions, my stress and stuff too tightly and for too long without sharing it. And that eventually just blew up to, like, the unfortunate situation, the animation studio, but I did apologize to them as well. I should not have, I don't know, like, been as manic. I feel like I went through a manic episode, a little. Mind you, I've not been diagnosed with anything. I As far as I can tell, I am perfectly normal. I have no mental illnesses to speak of, but I mean, maybe. I'm not sure. Never diagnosed, and I never will. Crying is a good way to release stress. Perhaps when stuff goes bad, you're allowed to be stressed. You don't gotta be the perfect stoic all the time. Well, it's not that I'm trying to be stoic, it's just... I do know that when I get stressed, I make other people stressed. And I don't like when that happens. I really don't like being the cause, the reason why other people are, like, frustrated. You know, I don't like being... You know, I don't want people to look at me and all they see is negativity. And even, like, the whole, like, possibility of entering drama. That scared me. Because it's like, I don't want people to look at my page or, like, look me up and the first thing they see is, like, drama. Like, my name attached to drama. Because it's just not, you know, like, conducive of, like, a safe space environment. Sneaking out that happens then. If it helps process talk about it is okay. Oh, you're good, Piper. We're always here to lend an ear to your thoughts and worries. I know, but I know some of you. I feel like a lot of you, actually. Like, why do we watch, like, content creators? To be entertained, surely, right? To connect with a person on, like, a little more personal level. But at the end of the day, you're here to be entertained. I am, how do I say this? I'm unapologetically myself a lot of the time. And people draw entertainment from that, but I don't know. I just feel like outbursts in that fashion are just not entertaining to watch. In fact, it's just sad to watch. I mean, who here, like, I don't know, found glee in, like, watching me, like, spiral? I don't think anyone here, wanted to see that. Imperfect people are the most suspicious. That's what I aspire to be. A perfect person. A model citizen, you know? Pipers, I won't talk about things tends to mean I'll spend half an hour talking about this. It's fine. Just take care not to slip anything you don't want to say. That is true. Whenever I say I won't talk about something, I inevitably talk about it the entire time. It's mostly because, well, I don't talk with many others outside of stream. And, like, I do talk with, like, a few people, and I'm very thankful that, you know, they were supportive, but I also don't want to, like, bog someone down with, like, my messages, you know? So I tend to, like, hold in, you know, realize how much it hurt to, like, keep, like, the whole, like, animation thing. Oh my god, nothing's yapping is okay, and I eat BBs. We're tied. 44%. Also, wait. 44% of you eat BBs? Oh, that's a little... It's a little scary. But if everyone's okay with a yapping session, I'm gonna switch the dead space thingamabob in the title to just chatting. Just chatting. And we'll probably have a just chatting session. For how long? I don't know. I do know that just chatting or just yapping streams tend to last a little bit shorter than, like, regular, like, gaming streams, but I'll try my best to last as long as possible, especially since I'm so behind. Literally won't forgive myself for being this behind, ever. Oh, hi, Seraph. Magnet Carrot. Dwayne. Going for stabbing those canines then. Your teeth being sharp means that you work well. If things don't work out, sometimes it's best to write things off as stupid attacks and move on. Oh my god, that's one of the things that worried me a lot. I worried that if I charged back with my bank account, right, with my bank, then, like, I don't know, or, like, if the studio took legal action, because God forbid, like, I don't know, like, something I did was considered slander, or, like, defamation. I was afraid of having, like, all of my personal information, like, just out in the open, because it definitely would have reached, like, the open internet, that's for sure. I mean, yeah, everyone here already knows my first name. It's not... It's like the... What do we call it? The worst kept secret. But... I don't know, you would have had, like, my full name, my address, my family's name, and stuff. That scares me. Not saying that I worry that anyone here is gonna like knock on my door, but you know, you never know. You were a bit unprofessional, let's leave it at that. Onion says hello. Oh, hi, Zero. Piper, how are you holding up? Everything alright with you? Yeah, I'm doing better. Doing a lot better. I ate it all in one sitting, too. Oh my god, wait, I just got to the notification Burford Ace is raiding with a party. Oh my god, I am so behind. This is horrible. Oh my god, did I even say welcome raiders? I didn't even introduce myself. Oh, that's... Well, there goes etiquette as well. Oh my god, let me meet my invisible tail lag. Invisible tail. I hope you're well. Don't worry about catching up at all. I hope you're feeling comfy and having me with community. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. I definitely feel a lot more at ease just being here with everyone else here. Not saying like, I don't know. I unfortunately did insinuate I don't have like my message like or my posts. The way I live is very depressing to think about, but I feel like some of you might be able to relate a bit with it, so I will share it. And if it's too negative, just tell me. I don't exactly have that much to look forward to. I struggle to find reasons to... Oh my god, this is gonna sound so depressing. I struggle to find reasons to keep on going. So, I kind of like disperse, like space out, like small good things to kind of like lead myself on. If that makes sense. Before, it used to be cosplaying and going to like conventions and stuff and cosplaying and stuff. But I stopped. I haven't been to a convention in a while, since last year. I haven't cosplayed in a while. I kind of like fell off cosplay. So I kind of like... I don't know. Like, streams and stuff. I kind of like look forward to streams. And like before I mentioned, like way back when I first started streaming, like I would literally wait. Like all I would look forward to in a week is literally like, when am I gonna stream again? And I mean, I could have started like guerrilla streams and stuff, but I want to respect my schedule. Set schedule as much as possible. Because I do know, like, again, like I mentioned before, there's some people here who kind of like, who make time for me, you know? And I don't want to like, again, like leave anyone behind by like making FOMO and stuff. But generally, it's just like, I look forward to streams. I look forward to, I don't know, surprising people. I know I said I hate surprises, but I'm sorry, I'm gonna be a hypocrite here. I like surprising you guys a little. Like that, like when I shared my new, like BN motives, like animation, pixel animation, like starting soon screen. I loved everyone's reactions. It was just like, oh my god, new screen. Oh my god, new PGM. Like, and that filled me with a lot of joy. And I wanted to surprise everyone with like the stinger or transition animation as well. But that's kind of out in the open now. But I hope everyone here will still love it. Even though it has like a, you know, like, not the best of history as far as like, you know, our lore goes. I do hope everyone here can still appreciate it and give the studio props where it's deserved. I like every Piper post I see. I have noticed, my honey. Thank you, thank you. You're going to be eating good this week. Yeah, again, I'll be streaming today, tomorrow, and the day after tomorrow. So 3 days back to back. I'm sorry. It's this way. Unfortunately, it's just how the cookie crumbles, like I said before. I couldn't plan. I mean, maybe I can still stream Sunday. I'll have to see. It'll depend on like what time my family brings us to the movie theaters. Don't forget to rest, Piper. Popcorn isn't that loud. Well, you know like how when you chew on things, it sounds louder in your mouth because, well, inside your head, everything sounds louder. Even though like when I chew popcorn, it's probably not as loud to the person sitting next to me, but it sounds loud to me. So I like instinctually think like, oh, it's probably loud for the other person as well. And then I eventually like, I don't know, sometimes I would hold popcorn in my mouth to the point where it kind of just dissolved in my mouth. Got like mushy and stuff because I'd be waiting for like the next loud scene in the movie, but it would never come. We don't want you to neglect yourself for our sake. Oh, don't worry, don't worry. I have like, you know, like postponed or, well, generally I postpone streams. I try my best to avoid canceling. I usually postpone streams like a day or two. So I definitely know when I'm incapable of streaming. I tend to postpone streams when when I have to, like if I'm not home, but also if I'm feeling very, very down. And that's because I don't want to like my negativity to leak into stream. I feel like no one here should ever have to like, I don't know, listen to like me sob on stream. Because that's like, I don't know, I wouldn't say it's lame or cringe. A little, don't you think? It's like, imagine watching stream and all you hear is like me crying and then blowing my nose with a tissue. Like no one's gonna want to listen to that. I don't eat in theaters because I want to avoid restroom. Actually, surprisingly, never have used like a restroom in a theater before. I've never... Well, I generally just don't like using public restrooms. And it feels gross to me. Having to sit on the toilet and stuff. It's disgusting. The popcorn comment made me feel so seen, yet another reason to appreciate you. And thanks, Libby. That's why you should go with Soul to the cinema. Soup. Oh, you meant soup. 7:04 now for future check. Guys, I am 40 minutes behind. I am 40 minutes behind. I'm sorry. Oh, hi, Voken. I'm sorry I'm late. Work got hectic. You doing better? Oh yeah, don't worry, don't worry. You don't need to apologize for being late ever. You're here. Your attendance is perfect. It happens, I hear it all the time. Mountains with have moose. We ride them regularly instead of driving cars. We really? You ride moose? Oh, hi, Moosey Harmless. How are you? How's the life? Hope you're both doing poggers. I freaking love Piper. I do plan. Although, like I said before, I don't want people perceiving me and stuff, especially other content creators. I always like second guess myself, and I'm like always like super nervous and anxious when like a VTuber or content creator even looks in my direction. But I still want to grow. I still want to grow. I still want to be able to like be someone everyone here is proud of. And I'm not saying that in some cheesy way, like, ooh, be proud of me and stuff. I hope you guys are proud, but it's a genuine feeling of just like, I want to feel accomplished in some way. And literally, I have no other recourse. I literally don't know how to make myself feel a sense of accomplishment if it doesn't involve everyone here. Like, I straight up could, I don't know, get straight A's, but the sense of accomplishment won't come until I tell everyone here that I got straight A's, and everyone here is just like, good job. Like a fucking dog. Good job, Piper. Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? You, Piper. It's just like... And I'm just like, nah. God, that is so pathetic. I will hold out my hand for you to help you however I can. I mean, again, no one here is like obligated to help me at all. I mean, again, I never want to pressure anyone to do things that they want to do. I don't want people to feel like some weird dynamic with me. Like, even in VCs and community nights on the Discord, don't ever be afraid to like talk with me or anything. Don't feel like, I don't know, like, ooh, I'm the content creator, or ooh, I'm the VTuber and stuff. I have to be careful. It's like, don't worry about that. I mean, of course, don't tell me your deepest, darkest secret unless you want me to write it down in your Google Doc entry. But generally, it's just like, I want to be treated normally, you know? And being invisible, IRL, kind of like dealing with so many like mental like issues, I guess, for lack of better words. I just like the sense of normalcy I get from like streams, from the community, from like everyone here in the library. You know, like when people are able to like talk with me, kind of like have friendly banter with me, that just makes me feel normal. I like feeling normal. As much as I say like grr, down with the normies and stuff, you know, like very cringe stuff, like terminally online cringe stuff. I have always wanted to be like somewhat normal. It's what my parents wanted. It's what my siblings want. It's what I want. You'll be fine. We're here to chill and just hang out. So take your time to grow as a person. Be kinder to yourself, you nerd. Unfortunately, kindness coming from myself, very, very hard. Very hard. If you think that, then I guess we will just leave. This is a joke, don't worry. Hi, to Narcivus. Going full Manhera would probably grow your audience. I really hope not. I know some people like Manhera, and I worry. I very much worry. And that's why I've been so, like, dead set on trying not to appear in Manhera to anyone here. I don't want people to think, like, I'm I'm in need of help. I don't want people to look at me and look like they're looking at, like, a I don't know, like a soaked puppy on the side of the street. I want people to look at me and be like, yeah, that's Piper right there. She's the best librarian in the world. I don't know why. I'm going shooting for a librarian. She's the best streamer or YouTuber I know. I can wholeheartedly recommend her. Go watch her right now. Do it right now. Otherwise, I'm gonna break your kneecaps. Piper, you make work enjoyable for me. Love yourself. I'm so surprised. I'm so shocked. Some of you listen to me while doing work. You must be insane. You are insane to listen to me while you work. I can't even focus listening to myself. I listen to myself, I'm like, can I shut up? Can I take like a zipper to my mouth and go like, zip? She said that almost one, Dan. I'm beating my head against a problem at work, so this helps me not over-focus on that. I'm very thankful that I could help. Both you and Lillian both could. Can't get rid of us that easy, Pep. Oh my god, peepers. You're stuck with us nerds. I like that idea that like we're stuck with each other. You know, like none of us can leave. We're all stuck here. It's over. It's pipe over for us all. We're of the heart of brass and gold. Oh, and I'm reaching the gift sub like area. Oh, I don't know some of these people. Oh, wait, I meant to say I know some of these people. Piper, I hope our interaction with your community and friends will help you love yourself more. You deserve to be happy. Sometimes I feel really bad because I feel like you guys tell me that every stream, and I always like end up doing something that like indicates I do not love myself. I mean, my love for myself correlates with the way other people perceive me, if that makes sense. You know, like, unfortunately, I have no, like, basis for myself that I can reference off of. I've always had a negative view of myself, so the only times I see positivity in myself is when other people are being positive about myself. I might deny them. I might deny the claims, but in my subconscious, I feel it does kind of rub off on me. I'm just like, yeah, I'm doing a good job, you know? Like, I'm doing something right. For once. I like doing things right. I like being a go-getter. That would be such a waste. Oh, hi, Aura. That'd be such a waste. You got a lot of traction on YouTube Shorts, Reddit, consistently got over 20 CCV since the debut. It's amazing. We don't get a time to pick our level of success, but it's still... Oh my god. But if stuff is going well, might as well ride the wave and ignore the intrusive thoughts until they fade away. No, that is true. I mean, I never say it. I mean, I always say it. I never look at my concurrent viewership. Is that? Yeah, CCV. Concurrent viewership. Unlike the amount of viewers watching me. I mentioned it before. Big number makes me scared. Any number makes me scared. Any number bigger than like 15 makes me super scared and anxious. Because in my mind, that's like, again, like if I were to like kind of like visualize it, it's like what is it, like, I don't know, like 40 people watching me. That's like 2 classrooms worth of people kind of staring at me or listening to me. It's just like, then I start getting a little bit of stage fright. If there are 100 Piper fans, I'm one of them. If there are 10 Piper fans, I'm there. If there's 1 Piper fan, it's me. If there are no Piper fans, I must be dead. And thank you, Mike Honey. You'll be loved and cared for. Sorry, peeps, we don't make the terms. Oh my god, now I'm reaching, like, dad's gifted subs. That is insane. The amount of gifted subs. Oh my god. But yeah, thanks, Dad. Thank you for the gift. Very nice. Oh, hi, Zombie. Hello. Okay, glad you're feeling better. I'm sorry. I probably got to your message like half an hour since you messaged it. I'm so sorry. And this is gonna sound very, very weird. But... actually, no. Message as much as you want to. I was gonna request... can everyone kind of just, like... slow down of their messages, but I feel like that's so redundant. Because I'm still gonna be, like, going through messages anyways. But for you are the crowning glory of God, made in his image for a reason. I am not at all. That is such a wild thing to write, but thank you, Boken. Now you have to our amusement. Oh, I'm reaching the ad break. Okay. If I reach the ad break, I'm still 37 minutes behind. That's great. On no dead space. Unfortunately, Zombie, I don't think... the reason why there's probably going to be no dead space is because I don't think I'm going to be able to catch up with messages, like, fast enough to, like, be able to play Dead Space in a reasonable amount of time. It's okay if you can't get to Dead Space if yapping is easier for today. But yeah, I think it's kind of just nice having... because, like, the last time I saw everyone here was, like, 4 days ago. I feel like it's nice kind of having, like... I was gonna say one-on-one, but it's kind of like one-on how many of you there are. So you still got to live this time. It's not just a privilege, you also earned it. Self-discovery is its own fulfilling endeavors. Oh my god, Ruri, thanks for the raid. I hope you had a wonderful stream. I hope it was poggers. You're playing that Sam game again, right? I will say, no, yeah, the hamster game. I will say that I'm super behind on messages. I am so sorry. For everyone, entering through the raid, my name is Piper Permit. I am a loner librarian. See, I didn't forget this time. I didn't forget. I'm a loner librarian, and, I'm kind of just yapping. I was gonna play Dead Space initially. Unfortunately, because I'm super behind on messages, when I say the amount of time I'm behind, I'm 40 minutes behind on messages. I am so sorry. But I'm 40 minutes behind on messages, so I kind of, like, accepted the fact that I'm probably not going to catch up in a reasonable amount of time. So I'm probably just going to yap today. Probably just going to be a yapping stream for, like, the next hour and a half before I have to, like, probably go. Like, give myself some rest. But I hope your stream was poggers, Ruri. I hope, the hamster was fun. And, for anyone here who's, like, who's part of the raid, if you need to raid and dash, no worries. Completely understand. I, too, would not want to sit through, I don't know, a loner's manic yapping sesh. I'm kidding. But yeah, don't worry, no worries. Thank you very much for stopping by as part of the raid, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or night, depending if you're gonna go to sleep soon. Okay. I lost which message I saw that. Piper, you and other PTPers are carrying the Gargura torch to new frontiers. I'm still so sad about Gargura. So sad. I didn't watch her as much, but I've been watching, like, putting her streams on the side because I really wanted to, like, get a gist of her personality and stuff, so that I know what to expect, for May 2nd? May 1st? From whichever day, like, the stream is going to be. And I don't know, like watching her more, I can definitely see the appeal. And it kind of sucks because I kind of am getting a little attached a little. But it's like, damn, I'm literally getting attached in the midst of her graduation. It's like, what a horrible time. Horrible time to like finally pick up Gargara. But I think there are many other VTubers who are much deserving of passing on the Gargara torch. I am not. I don't have the wit, the clever humor, and the tenacity that Gargara has. I am loner. I am social battery low. I am TikTok AI speaker. I still can't get over that fact that like that one Resident Evil 2, day when that, oh my god, when that one person said that I sounded like Claire. By Claire, they don't mean like I sounded like Claire. I think they said I spoke like Claire. Like I was talking off a script. It's very funny. Hey pretty, you were born to watch to me, Piper. Watching you is more important than my birthday. Oh, hi, Green Ninja. Welcome, welcome. Oh, and hi, Coffee as well. So the best of us, what she said, or when she said Invisible, the Duran Duran song started playing on my head. Duran Duran? What is that? Piper, you better let us know if you need help. Don't worry. I'm perfectly fine now. I'm alright in the head. Everything has been resolved, thankfully. We're all good here. It'd be easier to find a unicorn than a human with contradictions. That is true. Everyone's some level of a walking contradiction, I feel. For sure. And probably not. They have just reached out because they got called out. I don't want to think that. Like, even though like I went through quite possibly very stressful situation, I still want to give them the benefit of the doubt. They did explain to me that they've been really working like crazy, overwhelmed with stuff, and like I understood that. I understand the feeling of being overwhelmed. I understand the feeling of being stressed out where all you want to do is like block out the world. So that's fine. I was like, no, it's okay. I forgive you. It's very easy getting my forgiveness. All you really have to do is you can stab me in the stomach and then say sorry, and I'll be like, okay, no, that's fair. Alright, you said sorry. You're good. Just a little bit, but aside from what to do and what we wish to be is normal. Whereas always a day away. I think you did the best thing you could do about the situation. I definitely shouldn't have reached to Twitter and wrote a whole crying essay. I feel like definitely could have been a lot better. Could have been written a lot better. I was rereading it, and I was actually annoying myself a little rereading it. I'm like, oh my god, I kept on saying so, like so many times, but in the heat of the moment, like I'm thinking of like that Jimmy Neutron meme. Just like, what is it? Like you lose yourself in the heat of the moment, Jimbo. But definitely in the heat of the moment, I, of course, just wanted to emphasize how frustrated I felt, and that just came across as like a lot of repetition, unfortunately. Don't be yourself over the commission situation. You had no way of knowing if they were PLA. Maybe an angel threatened them to contact you. Maybe it was your mom. You need to thank Mom Human. I can definitely say for certain my mom would never. Would never. In fact, one of the worries I had, the whole situation, was that if like word ever got out to my family that I lost so much money because of VTubing, they definitely would have like forbade me from VTubing, like ever again. And I know what a lot of you are probably thinking, like, you're your own grown adult. Why are you gonna listen to your parents? That's a good question, actually. I don't know. When you're raised to listen to your parents, you kind of just listen to them, even if you disagree. I'm sorry. I'm like flicking up. Did someone take my glasses? Where are my glasses? Okay, so the new reason why I'm so behind is because someone took my glasses and I couldn't read like the messages. That's the new reason. They're gonna vote for Dead Space, it's over. You are 30 minutes behind, you gotta skim. I should probably start skimming messages, so shouldn't I? Coco's party, she's an RPG main character. Viper is the martyr of luck and we appreciate it. I am probably, well, like I described before, it's not that I'm a lucky charm. I just suck in everyone else's, like, unluckiness. And that leaves them only with good luck, you know? Just do your best, you're only human, we understand if you need time to yourself. I mean, I don't know. Like, I definitely want to at least reach at minimum 3 streams a week. Because, like, I don't know. I feel like, I want to be consistent. At least if I'm not consistent with the days that I stream, I want to be consistent with the number of streams I do per week. And I always want to reach 3 streams, at least 3 streams a week. I'm actually doing the bare minimum. I'm pretty sure. Because, like, there are other VTubers who do, like, every day, some of them, for some insane capability. Like, I don't know how they do it. But they're able to do, like, a stream every day. And it's, like, insanity. In the most respectful terms, of course. But I definitely wanna, what is that? Do at least 3 streams a week. They don't even have to be long streams, but at least 3. I don't know. Wait, the more that I think about it, the more I dislike the number 3. A lot of you already know, I prefer even numbers over odd numbers, so having 3 streams a week, a little voice inside me is like, you should bump it up to 4. You should bump it up to 4, because 4 is a better number. But I watch you because I just like to listen to you, so do as you like, I'm just hanging out. I do know that a lot of you do like just listening to me kind of like yap and stuff. I'm still flabbergasted, by the way, at that like prospect, but I'm very thankful that some part of me is at least appealing to some degree. I didn't see any of this smiling that I guess took place over Twitter, been in and out of the stream due to issues. But yeah, don't worry about it, Tinker. The whole Twitter issue has been resolved. Everything's okay now. No need to worry. I did give a little bit of a TLDR in the beginning of the stream, so if you want, you can probably go back and watch the VOD. Like the first, like, 10-15 minutes of it, and you'll probably get, like, the rundown. Now, there's no such thing as a perfect prison Viper, or perfect anything. Everything can always be, oh my god, improve from where it is. Oh, iteratively improve from where it is. Or can end up in a different context where it is not what is exactly needed. I actually don't remember what that's in reference to. I wonder how long it will take for Piper to catch up with comments. I don't even think we've gone to when I just got here. Take your time. I'll probably be walking my dog by the time we get to this comment. Okay, Slumpy, if you're still here, have you walked your dog? I need to know. Okay, now we chat about the nice and cool Piper. I mean, Dead Space is still on the table. If like, people really want me to. I think a lot of us are here for the same reason you're streaming. And streamers aren't actors, you're people. And you don't have to pretend everything is fine at your own expense. You're here for the person, not some fake character. I mean, I do know that there's some people who do like watching VTubers because they play a character, you know? Some people prefer, yeah, what's it called? K-Fab. It's like K-Fab, where they play a character, or play into, not entirely a different character, but they exaggerate their personality a little. I've never been capable of that. I have never been good at acting. I'm not good at voice acting. So, like I said before, I am unapologetically myself when it comes to streams. The tiniest bit of a filter. That's to, you know, like, ensure that I don't get banned, like, off Twitch for, like, I don't know, talking about skinning people alive and whatnot. I'm not gonna clever at some weird daily head pats. And thank you. Fun fact, in my country, there's a sugary tree called... the hell is that? Guaguitas, which basically translates to baby, so yes, I do eat babies. But yeah, the vote. 11, or not 11, 44% of you like eating babies. that a little weird? A fun fact, in my country there's a sugary... Wait, I read that. 100 pizzas show up at Piper's doorstep, all with anchovies. Exactly. I don't want to get doxxed at all, because I worry people are gonna send anchovy pizza to my house, and I'm not gonna eat that. Oh yeah, by the way, 1 hour, 22 minutes and 55 seconds right now. Wait, so... I'm half an hour behind. So I went from 40 minutes to half an hour. I'm getting closer. But we go through that eventually in our lives. Glad you have us to talk to. Never stopping sending you a very tiny bit of happiness every morning, Piper. Yeah, your hamsters. Piper cosplays a Piper. I used to cosplay, not anymore. The last cosplay I did was Farina at Anime NYC last year. Cosplay Farina was not the best cosplay. We will all erase our memory like in Men in Black and enjoy the stinger. Yeah, so the animation, the type of animation I'm getting is in stinger animation, which again is the transitional animation that plays between scenes. If you want an example of like how it might turn out or how it might look like, I don't know how many of you know Fallen Shadow or Shando. I do know that she commissioned the same studio. Oh well. I said I wouldn't. I'd leave the studio anonymous. Forget I said that. No one look into that, actually. Yeah. Fuck me. Okay. Oops. My bad. If you do get the name, don't share it. Don't share the name, and don't harass them. For all adults here. Piper out here drinking the popcorn just to not make sound. A little, yeah. I really hate eating stuff in theaters. I will never. Not even just theaters. I hate eating stuff with a lot of people around. And that's one of the reasons why I also don't like eating with my family at the dinner table. I just don't like hearing people eat food. And I also don't like people hearing me eat food. I'm hot take, but I don't think having feelings is cringe. I mean, that's not a hot take, but I do understand what you're talking about. I don't know. I feel like me oversharing my feelings is the cringe thing. You know, like, not everyone here needs to know that I'm cringe. I spiral often, and that, by all accounts, I am probably, like, a liability to, like... Oh my god, what's the proper term for it? When, like, a person or like a content creator is like it's dangerous to sponsor them because they're... What's it called? What is that term called? Don't hold your piss. Let's see if we can get her 1 hour behind. I feel bad. Have I been mentioned yet? I got distracted. Oh, you haven't, zombie. Don't worry. Went to the movie theater restroom once. It was surprisingly clean. Wait, really? As long as you're happy and healthy, you can take your time. She's a good girl. Oh my god, that's when I was talking about, like, the only times I feel accomplishment are when I share it with people. Damn, brain is suffering. You probably should not compare yourself with a dog. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm gonna sound a little down bad. A little... this is gonna sound so weird. I'm gonna sound a little down bad. But do you think... in the future... what are the chances that a Makima VTuber will just, like, adopt me? I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of my dream. It's kind of my dream to get, like, a Makima-esque VTuber to kind of just, like, stop by my stream or, like, hit me in DMs and go, like, I like your stuff. Let's talk. And I'd be like, yes, mother. And I could be difficult to you, but I only speak from personal experience. If a hard-boiled old bird like myself can learn to treat myself kinder over time, I'm sure you will too one day. One day, I hope so. can't entirely be too sure. I do not like talking in absolutes. I've been accused by coworkers of being insane. Nelly, I'm so sorry. My cat just tried to break into the washing machine. Might be rubbing off on the cat. Being an aircraft mechanic, my job can get repetitive, so listening and watching something helps a lot. Speaking of which, I'm getting an elbow surgery in 2 weeks and will be pushing a broom for 3 damn weeks while on restrictions. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm so sorry to hear that, Vokan. I do hope your surgery goes well in 2 weeks. Remind me in 2 weeks to tell you that I hope your surgery goes well. Again. And what do you mean by pushing a broom for 3 damn weeks? Pushing a broom? You heard my name, Curse of Ron, until Piper catches up. Activate slow down mode with 5 minutes cooldown. Should we read that Piccolo in 50 minutes? Probably. I literally just got to the raid. How long ago was that? Yeah, hi raiders. I introduced myself to the raiders this time. I did that. Oh no, you're okay. As Piper beat me up and stole my lunch money. I did not do that, Zeta. Oh, they were playing the Hamtaro game. Yeah, Hamtaro. I didn't catch it, but I probably will watch the VOD, because I've never heard of that Hamtaro game before. Piper yapping is best yapping. Thanks, Spooky. Don't mind her, she's honestly a sweetheart, she just doesn't accept it yet. I don't know about that. Oh, first time chat. Hi, Jack of Blades. It's okay, you were overwhelmed and got you clout, so all that ends well. I mean, yeah, that is true. But, I don't know, I mentioned it before. I don't like the idea of getting followers because I cried. You know? It's not dignified. My pride hurts. It's like a massive blow to my pride, where it's just like, yes, I gained followers, but it's because they felt bad for me. I want people to follow me because they're like, yeah, I like Piper. I like what she does. I don't want people to follow me because it's like, aw, look at this poor VTuber suffering a problem. I'll give her a follow. Might as well, you know? Yes, I took your glasses. So it's you, Tinker. Oh, my glasses are back on. Have you listened to your parents? On whose roof are you living under? That is true. I live under my parents' roof. It only makes sense that I listen to my parents. It would not make sense if I ignored my parents. When I first discovered... Oh my god, another ad break. When I first discovered that there was people who disobey their parents, my first reaction was, wait, you can do that? No, literally. I mean, I've had disagreements with my parents, but I always begrudgingly go with whatever they say, because that's just how I was raised. You listen to your parents, and that's it. She's gonna start streaming 2 days a week now. If you think about it as 4 rest days instead of 3 stream days. I'm sorry, my mind does not work that way. Whether it's 1, 2, 3, 4, or whatever number of streams, I'll do my best to be here. I will say that probably streaming more than 3 days will probably help. Like people who aren't able to like make it to regular stream days, it'll give them an extra day to like make it. But also, I don't know if you want to see me for a 4th day. Let alone like, I don't know. I mean, technically, community night Saturday, so like you will see me again a 4th time. Sorry about that. Are cosplaying as Piper, or is Piper cosplaying as Piper? I mean, there's always the Piper cosplay I can do from the Zenless Zone Zero, but I don't play Zenless Zone Zero, so it doesn't really make sense to me. The cosplay character, I literally know nothing about. I expect many of us to know Fallen Shadow. Oh yeah, we don't talk about that. Oh, Piper can't help. Sorry, did Piper say something? Oh, it's the Curse of Ra. Why are people spamming the Curse of Ra? Nuke the VOD. Nuke the VOD now. Big red button. I'm sure the community will respect your wishes. I do hope so. I don't want to spread negativity at all. Again, like I said before, my aim is to never spread any negativity. a person could literally, I could share that, I don't know, a stranger pushed me against the sidewalk and kicked dirt in my face. And I still would want people to not kill that guy. If that makes sense. I still want the person to be treated with respect because it's gonna sound very weird. Oh my god, there's gonna be an ad break in like a minute. 3-minute ad break. I'm probably gonna go to my BRB screen again. So just a heads up. But I don't know, like, I don't know lore. Not lore to their level, but I just don't like being mean. I mean, one of the reasons why I spiraled was because I had to put my foot down for once, and I don't like putting my foot down. I don't know. I just want people to be inherently kind. And I don't want to tell them that they should do X, Y, or Z. Or Z. I'm sorry, British. Oh, an ad break is gonna play. Okay, an ad break is gonna play now. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go to my BRB screen. I'll be back in like 3 minutes. A few minutes, probably. So hang tight. I hope you all are, I don't know, get yourselves something to eat or drink. I'm not gonna say a little flame this time. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. I'm so behind, but I am catching up, I feel. I feel like I'm making a lot of headroom. So I'll be right back. Hang tight. And yeah, we'll continue when I get back. Boo. Did I get anyone? Are you scared? Probably not. Oh yeah, it's called a brand risk. Brand risk. That's the word. Thanks, Neka. Piper confirmed puppy girl. Not exactly. Like when you vent us, it feels nice to be leaned on. That definitely makes one of us. Or one of, I assume, a lot of you. I do know that some people, I don't know, they prefer to listen to, you know, like funny stories and stuff, or like random opinions, not exactly me venting. And I definitely want to avoid, you know, kind of just like having streams of me venting. I feel like that is so... It's a bit much, for sure. At least 1% not impossible, but not probable either. Piper or Puppy. Any ideas of not being a bottom or ruin? A bottom? Oh, I should probably move back to my other screen. It's everyone's stream. You won't be the pet play allegations. Pet play? Like a dog? Kind of pet? It's a non-zero chance of that. A non-zero chance. I'll take it. Don't let your dreams be dreams, PP. I don't know. Like, it only works if they're the ones who adopt me. If I go out and reach out to like a Makima-esque VTuber, it's not the same, you know? It won't feel the same to me. At 8:11 p.m, down back for Makima moment. Wow, wait, I'm only 10 minutes behind. I'm getting closer. I can feel it. Piper, color me mommy. I know she's a villain, but I forget everything Makima has ever done. Oh, hi, Passing Cat Loaf. Hi. Oh my god, wait, no. Hello, Rye. I remember your name. Like the name you prefer to go by. Hello. I'm sorry I got to your message so late. I'm so behind on messages, and it probably got a little worse because of that break. But don't worry, don't worry. I'm getting closer. I can feel it. That is one way to get her to catch up to you. So medically, my arm will be considered useless for 3 weeks while I'm on restrictions/recovery. Since my job requires both hands and arms, the only thing I can do is clean with my right hand, or right arm. Oh, so that's why you'll be brooming for 3 weeks. Oh, that kind of stinks, actually. It's a little stinky. Piper, the vast majority of us literally follow you because we're fond of you. I mean, unsurprisingly, it's really hard for that idea to kind of like drill into my head. Like, yeah, people are here for me. But it's like, why? You know? Like, what do you see that I don't? Not gonna lie, I already knew regardless if you mentioned a certain streamer. Yeah, some of you, when I mentioned like the animation studio, a lot of you already knew what I was talking about. Which kind of surprised me, kind of shocked me. Because, I don't know. I feel like I haven't mentioned them before. So like, how would you know? If you streamed every day, I'd still watch all of it. No such thing as too much Piper. There's definitely a thing of too much of anything is a bad thing, I feel. I feel like at some point you're gonna be like, okay, I'm tired of listening to her yap. It's over as we speak. I'm gonna go now. Which is, by the way, all fair. You can do that if you want to. I'm not holding anyone here at gunpoint. Oh, hi, Malphus VTuber. Hello, howdy. Hope you're doing poggers. I'm kind of just yapping today. Well, I'm catching up with messages as fast as I can. But overall, it's kind of just like a yap session, kind of chill vibe, baby. Put your foot down. Yeah. Oh, that's one of the things I was talking about before that break. One of the things that really, like, triggered me a little was the fact that I had to put my foot down. And I don't like putting my foot down because, well, usually when you put your foot down, you're imposing your will on another person. Sometimes rightfully so, you know? Like you're putting your foot down because of your boundaries or to reestablish a deadline or what have you. I don't like forcing people to do things that they don't want to do. So putting my foot down just worked entirely against who I am as a person. So like, I was suffering like a mental conflict, like a mental battle, which is like, you need to put your foot down, you need to assert yourself. But then if you look at me, it's just like, am I the kind of person who would like assert herself, you know? Not really. I am not. I mean, low self-esteem, I have a horrible image of myself. I'm avoidant of conflict. It's like, that is something I don't do. So feeling like my hand was forced to like, put my foot down. That destroyed me. That absolutely wrecked my mental. Hi Penny, stopping in from travels. Hope you've been feeling better, and Doma everyone, thanks for coming tonight. Hi Afrin, hope your trip has been progress so far. I've kind of just been yapping. I'm still, like, definitely, like, after stream, I'm definitely gonna need to take the time to, like, catch up with messages. So do forgive me if I haven't gone to, like, your messages yet. And definitely the server, for example. I'm so many days behind on the server. I feel like I'm gonna have, like, I'm gonna be up all night catching up with everything that happened in the server. Specifically, she said she wanted to be adopted by Makma after saying she was like a dog and being called a good girl. Well, to be fair, those were two different moments in the stream. To be fair. And, I don't know. I've always wanted, like, I said it before, I've always wanted a VTuber senpai. It's always been a dream of mine. Kinda just like having an older sibling. And this hits really close to home for me. But I don't exactly have the tightest connection to my siblings. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't feel like I'm like, not that I'm not respected or anything, it's just, I don't feel that close sibling bond, like with my sisters or even my brothers. So I kind of like cope with it by projecting that onto other people. Which, you know, without, out of context, sounds really bad. Even in context, it's pretty bad as well. But generally, it's like, I want a VTuber senpai because I just want like an older sibling. A kind of older sibling relationship where it's just like, you know, like they're very protective of me, they guide me. And like I look to them for help and I'm there for them as well. If they need like, I don't know, like a Gen Zers, brain rotted, like opinion on something. And I wouldn't be against getting like... Actually, no. I don't think I'd want a kohai. Mind you, a senpai, of course, is someone that's like older than me, has more experience, has been VTubing for longer. A kohai would be someone who debuted after me, who's like younger generally, like less experience. I don't exactly want a kohai. Because I do not feel like I am the protective type. I am not exactly the best when it comes to guiding people to do things. I mean, literally, just listen to me. So I would much prefer a senpai over a kohai. And I've said before, I never plan on, you know, like joining a VTuber agency or a VTuber group of any kind. I firmly believe I'm gonna stay indie for the rest of my VTuber like career. But there's always like that small nagging, you know, like thing in the back of my head that like pulls at me. It's just like, if you're part of an agency, right? If you join a group, then you'll have a senpai, right? You'll have like co-workers in a sense who kind of like will be friends and like can help each other and stuff. And it's just like, you know, it does kind of not eat away at me, but it's tempting. It's very much tempting. I will say that. Very tempting, without a doubt. Just the thought of like having another person who can like relate with me a little. And not really, a lot of you relate with me. Of course, I'm not down playing anything that's been said or done here. It's just like specifically in the VTuber like sphere, like being able to like talk about VTubing stuff. Not that I don't know. I feel like I'm only a VTuber because I have a VTuber model. Although that, yeah, that's obviously a prerequisite, of course. But I feel like I don't exactly do any VTuber activities. I'm kind of just like a normal streamer. Except I puppet. Like I puppeteer a VTuber model. So that's why I don't exactly feel entirely connected with like other VTubers or relatable to other VTubers. Because, you know, they're out doing like so many different things, like a variety of things. They're really playing into like their character. They have lore. They're, you know, like really doing stuff that makes use of the VTuber medium. Me, I kind of just yap and play games. I mean, like, what else do I do? I mean, sometimes I tier list stuff. Oh my god, we should tier list stuff sometime soon. I feel like that'd be a good idea. Not saying like, you know, in the next 2 days, but I feel like tier listing is fun. I like tier listing. But yeah, sorry. I'll get back to you, catching up. Now we all know where the shock collar fits for her. Oh god, not the shock collar thing again. Let's forget about that. Oh, hi, Boothcraft. Explains the shock collar. She's a puppy girl, but she's a rescue. I mean, I guess in the worst way possible. Yeah. I'm kind of like, I see myself as like a rescue. I've always had like this very kind of corny, like, I don't know, like, thingamabob, like fantasy in my head, waiting for like a shining knight to kind of like pick me up, kind of like, you know, like guide me and stuff. Or like a teacher figure. But of course that's like wishful thinking. I very much am invisible. In the greater VTuber sphere. Not saying anyone here. You guys make me feel seen. And I am deeply appreciative of that. But like comparatively in the greater VTuber sphere, I'm not even a pixel. I'm like the giant map screen that is VTubering. I can feel like the dread of down bad Piper coming closer. Piper, there was a mini Piper redeem. Where is she? Oh, there was? I'm sorry. Here, let me check real fast. Oh, I'm so sorry. That was 31 minutes ago. Ooh, okay. Sorry. Here, don't worry. I'm getting Lily permit out. Where are you? Return of Lily permit. Let's go. There you are. Boom. Here she is. Put her right here. It's our emotional support. Lily permit right here. Mini-me. Piper Jr. I like Piper. I like Piper because she's literally me. I mean, I feel like a lot of you kind of relate, like the whole like loner thing I have. Well, I was gonna say loner bit, but it's like it's not a bit. I'm literally a loner. So I feel like a lot of you are here because you relate with me, and I'm glad that I'm relatable to some degree. I like making people feel like they're not alone, and vice versa. It works for me because, like, you know, like naturally, if people relate with me, then there are people like me out in the world, which means I'm not alone. Makes the world feel a lot less scary. Yeah, you're a variety streamer, so the one constant in all the streams that viewers come back for is you yaps. Well, me and my yaps for sure. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how other streamers and VTubers are able to like immediately start a stream and like go right into the game. I feel like for me personally, I need the yap sesh. I need like the warm-up, the vocal warm-up. But also, I want to know, like other people, like everyone here, like your opinions on things, your feedback, and like all that like juicy stuff, you know? And I feel like I can't do that if I immediately jump into a game. Not saying like I have anything against VTubers who start with a game, or I don't know, like it's their preferred thing. Like sometimes I do like watching a VTuber because like to get straight into a game that I really want them to play. But I personally just can't see myself doing that, like ever. Maybe in one of these streams, I should go straight into the game. That'd be so different. Don't put your foot down. Then how do you walk? Okay, Tinker. Freaking nerd emoji. Needs Machma to tell people she asked for no pickles. A little, yeah. It's a pity, but sometimes you gotta do more than take the hits. Actually, when it comes to sandwiches, if I'm ever buying a sandwich, I like a burger for some godforsaken reason. I generally don't ask them, like, if it's not, like, if I'm not ordering from a screen, I generally don't ask them to take out the pickles. I just take out the pixel, like, oh my god, I was gonna say pixels. I take out the pickles manually, on my own. It's a pity, but sometimes you gotta do more than take the hits. Yeah, I used to imagine, like, I have, like, a very high threshold, I feel, for, like, a tolerance for pain. Until pain comes, and it's just like, no, I don't. Until pain comes, it's just like, no, the hell I don't. Don't worry about just having you feel better. Yeah, thank you, thank you. I'm an only child, so I can't relate. I don't know. I don't exactly envy only childs, I'm gonna be honest. Even though, like, I definitely butt heads a lot with my siblings, I do appreciate that they're there. You know? Makes the house feel a lot less empty. It's like the loud house. I'm sorry, I'm referencing the loud house. I'm so sorry. That is so cringe. But it's like the loud house. I got an older brother, don't get along. Oh well. Yeah, not everyone gets along with each other. Like, with their siblings, of course. Piper, Machma's not exactly an older sibling type. I mean, yeah, but like, you know, kind of just like the same energy, you know? I really like domineering. God, this is gonna sound so weird. I really like domineering people. Like with that personality. Of just like, you know, who are ultra confident in what they do and say. And they're willing to kind of just like, I don't know, call me out on stuff. Or put me in my place. Yeah, this is not... It's not sounding kosher at all. Wooey Nautico High. Wooey is my Yoshi. I don't think I can call her Kohai. The age of corpo VTuber groups must come to an end. Well, I feel like corpo VTubers definitely have their time and place. But for me personally, I feel like indie VTubing is, you know, a lot more lucrative because of the creative freedom that comes with it. You'll find your own group of VTuber friends eventually if you put yourself out there for it. I was worried though, because like, there's so much backstabbing and like drama that surrounds like VTuber, like friend groups and stuff. I was worried that like, I'm gonna get dragged into something and like, I wouldn't know how to like handle it at all. I don't want Piper to have a disagreement with management. I'm sorry, but because of disagreements with management, I unfortunately must go now. Know what you call a regular streamer that uses a VTuber model to stream puffs a VTuber? I mean, yeah, by all accounts I am a VTuber. It's just like I don't feel like one. There's a difference. A little difference. Not really that big of a difference. Most VTuber... oh my god. Most VTubers don't lean in hard to the lore character because that would be exhausting. I know some do. I really like watching Gigi. And Crony. I love Crony from Hololive. God, she's... I love her. I like from Fujojo. I like, she doesn't play a character, but I like how concise she is when she talks. Giga. React Andy Stream 1. I mean, okay. Poll. Would you be willing to watch me react to stuff? Like videos? Wait, sorry. I'm reading the poll, and I'm like fucking up so bad. It's actually insane. How the hell? Alright. Yes. That would be great. No, 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 please. Oh god. I'm sorry. I'm brain rotted. Okay. Another cheerless stream. Just yap and play games is 99% of top VTubers. Yeah. Actually, no, you're right. That is kind of like the meta. If there is a meta. You can think about it. Should we tier list? Not sure. If you're in the Discord, put like tier listing ideas. I definitely will look at it, of course. I don't know. When was the last time I tier listed something? It was like everyone's chosen like a character, right? Like your waifu or husbando. As long as we spend time seeing the Piper, I think whatever is fine. So yeah, do the firefighters tier list sounds enjoyable. No, thank you. So like a mentor. A little, yeah, pucker butthole. The secret of Welcome to the NHK is that nobody can save you, only can save you. Others can only help. I have watched Welcome to the NHK. It is a very depressing anime. A very depressing anime. The whole community is such a good vibe, I think. Yeah. Awesome vibes here. Only the best of vibes. They usually don't. The app is usually a thing. Usually don't go straight to the game, that is. Oh, really? I feel like from the VTubers I've seen, they go straight into the game. Maybe it's the ones that I've watched. Some have one thing they want to say, then they open it without reading to not get sunlocked. They open what? The link ones I've seen just play the game right away are the big corporate ones. Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe it's a difference in like streaming style and like preference. The app session is practically mandatory. A little, yeah. It's like bound to happen. I mean, no one here can escape the yap session. Anyone that goes straight into playing a game without a yap session is a streaming terrorist. I mean, it's definitely not my preference, that's for sure. I mean, it depends on like the game and the VTuber. But generally for me, I much prefer listening to the app session beforehand. Hello, Viper. Oh, hi, William. Welcome, welcome. I'm sorry if I took a while to get to your message, but I'm finally here. Welcome, welcome. If that's what you think is an older sibling energy, you might have different issues, perhaps. I mean, I'm not saying any of my siblings are like Makima. I mean... Moving on. Bottom confirmed. Piper further proving she's the bottom. Uh-oh. Pipper just keeps digging. Pipper wants a Dommy Mommy in a shot collar. Definitely bottom. Okay, let's not get this twisted here, alright? I mean this in the most platonic and wholesome sense, right? Oh god. I don't want a Dommy Mommy VTuber senpai because of whatever. I don't know. Dangerous R34 thoughts that you're having right now. I just want like a mentor, you know, like a guide, a guider, or someone who, you know, like, has my back, and like a very older sibling protective vibe. What amazing phrasing, what the frick? You have digging yourselves to bedrock there. So close, that's called a sub. Like a sandwich sub, kinda. Subway. There's a 100% a bottom. Okay, alright guys. I fear that we have gotten lost in the sauce, and it's time to reel everything back. Definitely bottom. Hello, I'm back now. Oh, welcome back, zombie. Welcome, welcome. Hope your dog walk was poggers. I'm still catching up with messages, but I think I'm getting closer. I'm getting caught up. The tip is to learn how social situations work enough to not end up having a bunch of drama. Yeah, that is true. I don't know. I just have massive trust issues when it comes to like especially other VTubers. I'm not saying that I think every VTuber is evil or anything. I just worry that down the road something's gonna happen and it's gonna be the most awkward breakup like ever. Oh, what did I miss? Oh, I'm just yapping, still catching up with messages. Nothing new, just, you know, nothing. Definitely was not talking about Makima, for sure. what kind of talk did I just walk into? I'm sorry, William, we don't talk about this. Because that would be great. Really? 72% of you want to watch me react to stuff. I wouldn't want to watch me react to stuff. Alright, I'll put into... I don't know, like, what would I react to? I mean, I mentioned it before. When I watch videos, I'm not really a reactor type. I kind of like watch videos in dead silence. Maybe like chuckling here and there if it's a funny video. Alex Turney wants a shot collar coincidence. Experiencing drama, surviving it, and knowing what to do for the future is another benefit. I mean, that is true. Or just never entering drama ever in your life. Gotta use react segments as a break in long stream so you can eat food before 10 PM your time. Actually, I haven't eaten dinner yet. Oh my god, so... Because I was going through it yesterday, and like in the middle of the night, I did not eat anything. I did eat something earlier today because, well, you know, like, starvation got to me and I'm like, okay, I'm actually hungry. But I was, like, really hungry. So should eat dinner. I don't know, maybe I'm, like, not lacking in nutrition. Ripper, pet play, perma, let's go. You gotta react to the Bricky Warhammer Factions video. Warhammer videos. Oh god. Anyone that wants a shot collar is the bottom, no way out? Is that really the case? Hold on. Okay. Answer truthfully, please. In all honesty. Do you think I am a bottom? Such a stupid call. Guess. Dadoy. Right? Yes, Dadoy. No, they're crazy. I am Warhammer lore stream. I still think a League of Legends characters tier list would be fun. I fear though that not many people will get it because not everyone here plays League of Legends. So I worry that it's gonna alienate people. Favorite chatters tier list, the chat gets super paradoxical and stalkerish. I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't want to read her tier list like everyone here. Are you usually there for the start of stream? Usually only big corpus streams start games right away because most streamers yap for a while first so people have time to notice they're live and show up. Yeah, well, I do know that's a thing. Some VTubers or streamers in general do kind of like have a yap session first and then play a game so that, you know, people have time to like kind of trickle in. I personally, that's not a reason why I yap. The reason why I yap is because, well, I mentioned it before, I need to yap. It's my life and blood here. Me with no yap is like an angel with clipped wings. Like even non-VTubers usually yap for a while. Yeah, platonic dummy mommy sure. I open up the chat and she's referring to Makima big sister energy. When the entire fuck. Hi Annie. Oh, welcome. Sorry. I was talking about how I wish I had Makima in my life. Oops. Where are we going with this conversation? That's a good question, Zombie. I'm sorry if this is making anyone uncomfortable, by the way. Yeah, I'm very sorry. I just really wish I had Makima in my life. Piper, half of Makima's personality is using the idea of sex as a reward or leverage over someone, adding a platonic energy. I mean, I'm not against it. Yeah, it's over for me. I'm sorry. What am I talking about? In any case, Piper, sweetheart, there's nothing wholesome about wanting a shot collar, telling mommy, and being called a good girl. That being said, I fully understand. And that said, I fully understand. I love that. Bottom left. I'll never be a VTuber. Why not, Green Ninja? You're pretty close. Also, let's not let history revisionism happen here. Piper brought up MILFs unprompted on Friday. Wait, did I? I brought up MILFs? I mean, as they say, the age of 30 is in demand. I believe we should all start hag-maxing. What? Sorry. Sadly, the massive trust issues are what would create drama. Probably. You're not wrong. Even I have massive talent. Even if I have massive talent, I think everyone here should try streaming, at least once. Or like VTubing, or PNG tubing even. I feel like it would be very enlightening, a little. I voted for Dead Space, but I didn't get to hear the app because Doggo was asking. That's okay. I will say I'm probably not gonna get to Dead Space today, but I will get to it tomorrow. Can react to anything you would like to watch, or to things you already watched and have thoughts on. Gap, where's the fun in that? I don't know. I don't particularly like react streams. Not at all. I'm not a react Andy. We check and send some suggestions or something. Oh, that is true. That is a possibility. Let's react to lore videos so you can pause, discuss it with chat, and continue. Lore videos. Piper, please eat food. Not eating will actively make you feel like shit more. Oh, it's fine. I've literally gone, like, I'm pretty sure the worst I've had it was I've gone 2 and like some hours, like 2 days and some hours, not eating. I was very... Oh my god, I was really going through it that time. Only thing running through my veins was caffeine. Warhammer 40k is the current indie VTuber meta. Is it really? So yes, the bottom, probably. Like half an hour to 3. If you think you shouldn't leave to eat, then I'll say yes. I probably will end stream at around the 3-hour mark. Yeah, at least before the next ad break. I always make sure I try and end before the next ad break starts because, well, no one here likes ads. Especially me. I'm not gonna lie, every time I go on an ad break, I feel bad. A little. Yes, Adoy? You think I'm a bottom? Oh my god. Are you serious? But I do feel the tiniest bit bad whenever I send everyone to their doom. And that is like an ad break. When I send you to the 3-minute ad break, I'm just like, I'm sorry. In my head, I'm just like, I'm so sorry. Nothing wrong with it at all, but yes, 100%. Are there League of Legends lore videos since you like League already? Oh, there are League of Legends lore videos. But I still think if you're not into League... I don't know. How much for you to sing the Lava Chicken song from the Minecraft movie? Way more than you can afford. Answer truthfully, proceed to add IMC if that's a possible answer. I mean, listen. We have to have... some level of humor in the polls. There always has to be a humorous option. Also, thank you for the gift sub, to Honey. Taking the question at face value, the true answer to the Piper bottom question is Switch, given her yandere undertones. Do I really have yandere undertones? I'm a yandere enjoyer. I'm not a yandere myself. SP lore would also be really cool. Oh my god, I used to love listening to that YouTuber, I think his name was The Vogan, or something like that, where he would like read SCP, like, pages and stuff. It was so cool. Indy and Lele coded streamer for real. You could react to Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared too. I already watched that, unfortunately. I'm effing hungry. You should probably get yourself something to eat then, William. Piper, would you like Makima V Mommy, or just the top? I mean Makima, of course. Unfortunately, I will not budge on this. I have a very unhealthy attachment to Makima, and I know it. Trust me, I'll probably be streaming Saturday. Oh, cool. Wait, you're gonna stream Saturday? Interesting. Lollibaba, best of both worlds. What's a lollibaba? That sounds like a creature. A creature you'd fight in like a fantasy game. Most VTubers I watch have to go into saying something out of pocket because with Patty, just have to wait 5 minutes. Who's Patty? Hockey is great. At that point, it kind of sounds like you'll be doing horror nights during stream. A little, yeah. I'll have to stream sometime in the future because my wife probably will never stop telling me to try if I don't. I'm with your wife here, mostly harmless. You should try streaming, at least once. A little. I got too embarrassed at the thought of my family hearing me talking to myself in my room. Oh, trust me, get over it. A little. Actually, that's a lie. I still am not over the fact that my siblings, like for example, my brother is just next door, could probably hear every word that I say, but it's okay. I have copium after stream. I'm mood, honestly. It's so bad that no one took the joke option. That's how much people think I'm a bottom. That is unfortunate. Can someone describe to me what a bottom is again? If memory serves correctly, correct me if I'm wrong. It's the person who is on the receiving end of like a certain sensual act. Am I right? Piper, I'm gonna force feed you the spaghetti. If you want your brain to feel better, you gotta give it the ability to feel better. Not taking care of yourself physically leaves a lot less room for your brain to feel better too. It's fine, mind over body. And a surprising pull result. Her yandere undertones are all bluff though. That's just bad. Let me remind you of the murder. A murder. Murder. Volgun does great SCP ratings. Yeah, I love the Volgun. I love his SCP-049. Specifically one. And that's actually why I named Volgun SCP-049. Because he kind of gives off the same vibes. 294 is my favorite one, the coffee machine. I don't remember what that one does. SCP ratings sound nice, honestly. Any ratings sound nice. Try to read on stream on PPU. I really want to do like an audiobook. Not like on stream, but like a pre-recorded audiobook that you can listen to on your own. But I worry about copyright and like getting sued. I'm not sure his content would be the best to react to. Probably not. Back to your clip library. No thank you, Tinker. Lollipopa's small flat hag. A small flat hag? How'd that look like? Sweet. I'm gonna meme the turnpike on the interesting celebration for the sub, and I'll link Piper specifically when questioned by the sea troopers. Honey, please don't do that. That is horrifying. Oh dang, that's a good one, Soy. You know this about the old hag? Hag that is also a lolly. How does that work? I thought for you to be a lolly, you have to be like a child. Am I wrong? Or at least you have to look like a child. In an anime, like aesthetic, of course. So how can you be both a lolly and a hag? I don't get it. Piper reacting to her clips would be funny AF. I would die of cringe. You will visibly see me die of cringe. I will combust. Person who takes the pipe as the bottom bites the pillow. Bites the pillow. Bottom receives. Okay, so I'm correct with that. I want to stream. I've always wanted to when I was younger, but I have a terrible voice. I need a PNG model that fits my non-masculine feminine voice. Oh, well, I definitely believe in you, Zombie. And you have the perfect, like, name for it, too. I mean, you can literally be, like, a zombie, like, bee, a character. Or a literal, like, zombie pea. I mean, the opportunities, the ideas are endless there. Oh, hey, Agni. Piper, no piping. The bottom means you are gonna be at the receiving end of a romantic relationship. You want others to act on you instead of acting on them, and you will tend to want others to take control. I mean, if it's Makima, sure. But I wouldn't want anyone to control. Hell yeah. Piper, it's not that we think you are a bottom. You're just a bottom who wants a dom while we take care of them. I mean, give it an opportunity, right? If we all had the opportunity to have a Makima in our lives, tell me you would not. Tell me straight in the face that you'd say no to her. Actually, you know what? We're having another poll. Would you have Makima in your life? Guess, please. Oh god, no. I prefer power. No. Maybe. I prefer power. Example Alibaba YouTuber is Tenma. I've heard of Tenma before. Who is Tenma? Hold on, I'm gonna search her up. Okay, I told a lie. I don't think I've seen this person before in my life. You look nice though. Coffee machine with a full keyboard, type what you want, and if it's possible in the universe, you'll receive a cup of it. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. I'm assuming it has to be a liquid though. No copyright issues if you just share a file in the Discord? Oh, probably. I don't know. Very sus. How about reacting to deleted YouTube clips as a TK follower reward? Deleted YouTuber clips? Are you talking about my anime shitposts? If anyone saw those anime shitposts, I think I would die. And do audiobooks about open source books like Dracula or something. Oh, that is a possibility. Like, royalty-free. Not royalty-free, but like, you know, copyright free, like books and stuff. Lolly is Lolita, it's a body type. Sadly, it's just been mixed up. Oh, okay. So Lolly is a body type, not child. I'm assuming. Lolly is just childlike. Age, appearance, or personality. Piper's gonna inadvertently enter the war zone. Are you taking a step back? Basically, super petite, doesn't have to be underage, though some are. Okay, I think I understand. I think I get the gist of it. Hell no, Makima's an abusive AF relationship. I mean, it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. What if she was like your pal, like your friend? I'd run the fuck away. I'd respectfully decline. Honestly, I would fold. Listen, me and you, Dime. Me and you. If I had a Makima in my life, I'd suicide dump myself. Oh my god, you guys are really not holding anything back. I'm not proud to admit it, but I would definitely kill for Makima. No Kobeni option, SMH bad poll. I mean, maybe in the next poll, after this. Makima's sexy AF, but I want a wife, not a manipulative cunt. I don't know. I mean, yes, she's manipulative, but she knows what she's doing, you know? Yeah, nope, she mean have the looks but personality, hard pass. Like she's hot AF, but super evil and will not respect any boundaries. You're her dog, her pet. I like how everyone here, like, unanimously agrees, like, yeah, she's beautiful. However, I prefer Asa. I mean, if you really think about it, with the whole, like, Yoru and, like, Asa thing, it's kind of like a split personality disorder. A little. Like, because you don't know, like, Yoru is another, like, personality, at least initially. Who in their right mind would choose power? Power is stinky, no thank you. Who's this Makima ho? Pass. I'm talking about your anime shitpost, yes? Yeah, that's not gonna happen, mostly harmless. I am not sharing them. Someone upload it. The forbidden videos, bring them back for the masses. I'm sorry, that's not gonna happen. They were honestly hot garbage. Even the thought of it is making me cringe, like right now. Oh, reacting to deleted things. I can help with that. I'll follow the decree of the Piper incident. Makima does not have pals. She's pure evil, not human. I mean, yeah, but like, what if she was your pal? Let's react to the dark web. Yes, let us buy someone off the dark web. Makima is not just your pal, peps. You can very specifically try to not make your, oh my god, just buds as a way to gain power in the relationship. Yeah, but, I mean, I've got no qualms with that. Makima is great. I have a tattoo of her. Yours is a close second. I remember you saying that, Fuzzy. And I still think it is so cool. It's such a cool, like, tattoo to have. I honestly, I don't know. I personally don't like having tattoos, like, on my body. I think tattoos on other people look great. I just would never get a tattoo myself. It's just not for me. But if I wasn't like a Weenie Hut Jr. loser, I probably would get something similar to like a Makima tattoo. But I won't. You won't have autonomy with Makima Piper. You won't be a person, you won't be equal. Your opinions and decisions don't matter. Oh my god, 56% said, oh god, no. Listen, you're missing out. That's more Makima for me. Oh man, no it doesn't. Type a cup of Joe in 294 and you get the liquefied innards of the nearest man named Joe. Oh, so it's kind of like a genie, a little, where it kind of like misconstrues what you're trying to do. Like your wish, kind of. Or what you type. Chad, what is your number 1 anime? ReZero. Haunting Fall Level. My number 1 anime. I don't know, what is it for me? Probably Bocchi the Rock. For obvious reasons, of course. Naruto's up there, don't judge me. Naruto. If you react to the deleted content as a subathon. I mean, I can say probably sure, but that's because I know I'm never gonna do a subathon. I can hardly, I don't know, yap for 3 hours. I mean, the spirit wants to go on, but my body, my throat specifically, is completely against me yapping for any longer. With hearing you yap, Piper, currently crafting some cold brew coffee. Let's reply to Sephiroth in the comments. Hope you've had some water and stretch lately. Yeah, well, I've been drinking tea. Of course, lemon tea, actually. Very poggers. Super hard to choose one. I want to be able to choose a tattoo for myself. Well, another reason why I don't like tattoos is the permanent aspect of them. I don't like the idea of like getting a tattoo and over time kind of like not liking it anymore and just not being able to get rid of it. And I know like you can get like laser surgery and stuff to like remove a tattoo, but like the process is like sounds painful. My number 1 anime is an anime called Black Lagoon. I feel like I've heard of that before. I've definitely heard of it before. Piper, I'm into different dominant women that aren't Makima, sorry. Zero, you're missing out. ReZero light novel is crazy. Yeah, ReZero is actually a really good series. I personally like ReZero, but I wouldn't say I'm a hyper fan of like ReZero. I like the premise. I like the characters. It just never fully clicked with me. 294, the drink dispenser one. Just gives you what you type. You know, a cup of Joe's a phrase. So literally, it gives you Joe's blood. Oh, okay. It takes things literally. That's the thing. That's the caveat. You should also get food pups. Keep the puppy well fed. I will, after. The anime are Freeman and Steins Gate. Freeman? Alright, Slecko, get the hell out of here. Elf sympathizer, head ass. Document SCP-294A regarding Incident 29 on August 21st, 2005. Agent Joseph attempted to use item SCP-294 to obtain coffee during his allotted break time at 9:30 a.m. Requested Agent C would do requested a cup of Joe from the item. Moments after confirming selection, Agent Joseph began to sweat profusely and complained of dizziness before collapsing. After removing the unconscious agent to the infirmary, the medical team recovered the contents of the cup, dispensed by team item SCP-294. A combination of blood, tissue, and other bodily fluids. Testing revealed the DNA sequence of the biological material dispensed by SCP-294 matched that of Agent, I assume, Joseph. Yeah, so it just takes things very literally, unfortunately. And that is a very, very spooky SCP. These removals definitely more painful than getting one. That's what I imagine. Yeah, you wouldn't tattoo cred over your forehead for $250,000? Absolutely not. And best enemies, ReZero, Steins Gate, Attack on Titan, Frieren, to Your Eternity. I like Steins Gate. I like ReZero. I haven't watched Frieren. I don't know To Your Eternity. I wasn't a big fan of Attack on Titan. Shingeki no Kyojin. I'll be leaving now. Have a good night, Piper and chat. Oh yeah, thanks for stopping by, Lone MRP. Or, I'm sorry, Ken. I will remember to call you Ken, eventually. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or night. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Well, maybe. Black Lagoon is so good, and I'm 96.7953% sure you'd enjoy Piper. I'd have to look into it. Again, I haven't heard of Black Lagoon before. You'll never catch me alive hides in Dark Elf's cave. Addendum. Researcher Keaton requests for a cup of music. Produce a clear, sparkling fluid that tasted vaguely alcoholic. Following ingestion, subject reported feeling and not hearing. A continuous rhythm and demonstrated the ability to move and even dance with a certain fluidity that he had not previously shown. Just like another abstract concept is continuing. It's actually rather scary to think that you can drink music. That is very strange. For talking about Isekai, I watched Magic Knight Fair, but it's too scary for Piper because it's from 1995. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of old anime. I'm gonna be honest. Not a big fan. Tear Eternity is very good. It also has entries like this, but it's just somewhere in the Universal Dispense. Alright, I'd like a cup of vodka and Kendall. Gurren Lagann is also fake. The first episode of Tear Eternity feels like a whole movie. I'll have to look into it. I haven't heard of it before. I've been drawing while watching, but I finished my art if you had last. Oh wait, really? Like the sketch I saw before on the art channel. Well, I'd love to see it. Do you want me to? Well, actually, I'll ask you in private. But thank you, Kelpie. Maybe you're not a deadbeat bag, after all. Gurren Lagann mentioned that should be watched since we keep quoting Believe in the Last Believers in You. Oh my god, is that from Gurren Lagann? I have a tattoo, and honestly my injuries from skating and dancing hurt worse, but the tattoo mainly just itched for a while. Oh, we're talking about like tattoo removal. That hurts, probably. I've got to head out. Have a good one, chatters. Thank you for streaming, baby. Oh, thanks for stopping by, mostly harmless. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, of course. And yeah. Oh, and say hi to the wife for me. And my organs. I want a cup of liquid luck. I like from Harry Potter. Shame Outlast Star is older, but one of my faves. Would be fun to watch Tear Eternity Community Night. Oh, maybe. If you put in the recommendations channel, we will get to it. Won the competition to have Toonami rear it. Toonami? What is that? The author of Tear Eternity is the same one who did a silent voice. Oh, silent voice hits hard. If that's the case, I think Tear Eternity, maybe I'll give it a look-see. I voted literally 500 times. If I had a good voice, my idea for streaming would be to read manga. That would be so cool. Reading manga on stream. And honestly, I feel like you should give it a try anyways. Like, there's no harm, no foul. Give it a try, zombie. And if you don't like it, at the very least you'll know that no, streaming's not for you. Toonami is an anime slot on the Cartoon Network TV channel. Also, I caught up. Go ahead. You may praise me at your own discretion. I'm waiting. I'm kidding. I don't know if it's still a thing or not. It's an anime slot on the Cartoon Network TV channel. Oh, okay. Trying to get Zoomer to watch something made before 2010 is like trying to get my mom's cat to not piss in the house. Not enough for you not. I even came across an indie game on itch.io that's a representation of 294. You don't share it, but the game has mostly NSFW elements to it, so it's up to you. Wait, why does it have NSFW elements? Like gore? She caught up, congrats. Caught up, let's go, that's my streamer. Thank you. Congrats on catching up. Good job. Congrats, mostly optional. Just for the VR mark too. Yeah. I will say there's gonna be another ad break that plays in 2 minutes, but I'm gonna snooze it because I'm gonna start wrapping up stream. Unfortunately, I cannot go past 3 hours. It's a mixture of my throat's kind of giving out a little, and I'm kind of hungry. I'm a little hungry. I'm sorry. However, have no fear. I finally caught up. Isn't that amazing? But I will also see everyone tomorrow. At the same time, mind you, 6 PM, you'll see. Piper gets all the praise. Thank you. 294 was in the original Containment Breach game too. Aw, good girl, you caught up. Oh my god, don't start calling me good girl. That's gonna... Oh god. Get fed and take care of yourself, Habs. I will. We'll get some grub and some sleep. I'm kinda hungry. I'm Tara. Death, and if you type in less, can sex a girl. Insane. How does a coffee maker SCP? Like, how does that happen? Anything, let's go. Take good care. Around and see you soon. Yeah, well, I guess since like everyone's kind of like already in the wrapping up mindset, I guess we'll... what is it? We'll go ahead and start wrapping up. I want to say that, I'm very appreciative that everyone came to me, kept me company today. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry for being Manhara earlier today, but don't worry, I'm feeling a lot better. Tomorrow, I promise I will actually get to Dead Space, so don't worry about that. I promise I will get to Dead Space. And yeah, I'll see everyone tomorrow. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and night. We will be rating someone, and it's gonna be your favorite. So, I mean, I'd love it if you join in the raid, but don't feel compelled to. Here's a raid message if you're not a sub. Here's a raid message if you are a sub. I figured since we, you know, like, got raids from Libby and Ruri, we should continue with the raid train a little. But yeah, thank you everyone for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Remember, it's a small world after all. Alright. Bye everyone. Bye-bye.